I really hope that worked. Okay, I heard it go down in my ear. I think that means it worked. Okay, so at least that worked. But yeah, so hi everyone. I'm back. Thank you so much for hopping in at the beginning of the stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the follow while I was starting up Fragilities, I believe that is. And Eric, thank you so much for the 14th month resub. Love your face. Thank you so very much. And hello. So we had Simon, we have Vori, we had Eric. We also had DJ in here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you need help. I can come downstairs. Okay. Oh, yeah. So for those that don't know, Simon is actually here with me. He's currently upstairs doing some work. But yeah, so that's awesome. But yeah, so apologies for the lack of streams. Like last week, I was not well. I was not well on the Tuesday. Wait, what is happening? Please, can you stop telling me that you're pausing? And thank you also for the resub, Simon. Another 14th month. I believe there's only one 14th month, but yeah. But yeah, so I was ill last Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I decided, okay, I'm going to just turn my PC on to see what's happening. And I had a Blue Yeti microphone. And what happened was it ended up changing the source in slobs. And I got super confused. And when I opened up G-Hub, because I have Logitech products, so I've got a Logitech keyboard, I've got a Logitech mouse, the Yeti mic was in G-Hub, and I was like, what's going on? Turns out that now you had to do all of your audio stuff relating to your filters and stuff on your blue microphones in Logitech G-Hub, which confused the heck out of me and also balked the mic completely. So I did what any normal person would do, and I bought a new mic. I mean, I guess that's how most people might sort that problem. But I ended up buying myself an Elgato Wave 3. Yeah, so I've managed to get that all sorted thanks to Simon. So thank you. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. So yeah, you might hear that obviously my voice sounds a bit different. There is compression, there is gain on the mic, because unfortunately, me at my normal volume with no gain, it barely wasn't picking me up. Because I'm so quiet, you know, I'm not this really loud, boisterous person, not at like normal volumes anyway, so it wasn't really picking me up. So there is gain and it has been compressed, so you might hear that. There isn't really anything I can do about that, but at least it's not really picking anything up. I mean, yeah, of course, it's an upgrade, yeah, and it is nice being able to split the mic and now add filters on slobs and have all the other sources coming through the Wavelink software. So I've literally got Spotify, Discord, both capture card games and also PC games like Final Fantasy is now running through the Wavelink software. So it's literally in one place and it's all like controlled in one source, and it's just so much easier and streamlined now, like so much easier. Like I'm so happy that I actually made the upgrade. Yeah, so yeah, but like I said, I'm back. Like I said, if it wasn't for that problem, I would have been live Thursday, but I wasn't. And then I would have been live yesterday, but unfortunately, I had some issues with my PC crashing because I'm pretty sure it was something to do with the drivers again. And yeah, no music visualizer anymore because it's going through the software. It don't work. It don't work no more. So I haven't got any pretty little animated backdrops, so I'll have to come up with something. I suppose I'll have to get creative. God forbid you want me creating something. So yeah, unfortunately there's no little like music visualizer behind the scenes anymore, so it's a little downgrade, I suppose, if you consider it a downgrade. Not really, it just means there's one less thing kind of distracting you on the screen. So the image looks crisper without it. Okay, well that's good. I suppose because if it's moving constantly in the background, then yeah, it's potentially messing up the quality. We'll make do. Well, you're going to have to, Eric. I'm sorry. It's not you'll make do. You have to. That's literally how it is. But okay, enough messing around. So I'm live today. I'll probably be live again tomorrow as normal. Praying right now, fingers crossed, touching all of the wood in the room that the PC doesn't balk. I also changed the drivers because I was actually using the studio drivers for NVIDIA, because that actually helped my problem. As weird as it sounds, swapping from the game ready drivers to the studio drivers actually really helped. But then obviously started messing up, so we're like, okay, I'm back on game ready drivers now. So yeah, it has been a busy few days, Simon, like I said, and thank you again, because I wouldn't have been able to do half this stuff, if anything, if you weren't here and if you weren't helping me. So thank you. But yeah, so that's also led me to be a little bit unprepared for what I was going to play for stream. So I'm on Final Fantasy. There is some stuff I can do. We've obviously completed the main scenario. So there's literally nothing in terms of the story for us to do, but there are still side quest stuff. And I can, I started leveling Machinist, so I might continue the leveling. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test another button, and I'm going to hope that the volume of the music goes down to nothing and that the volume of the game now comes up. So let's see if this button works. Okay, well that worked. Okay, I heard the music go down, so okay. That seemed to have worked, okay. But now it seems super low, like I need to turn it up in-game, so... Can I have my UI back, please? Right, okay, there we go. Oh, and because I've got a new placement of the mic as well, because it's on my left now, I can actually see the whole of my right screen, because believe it or not, I was a bit of a dingus. And the way that I had my mic arm set up previously was that it was covering my screen where my chat is and where all my other stuff is. And I don't know how I functioned for so long with it there. I think it's because I didn't have a cable, personally, that actually... like, was able to stretch that far, so I was like, it has to be there, because there's nowhere it can be anywhere else, so it was blocking the screen, so now it's not blocking the screen. I can actually see. Yeah, Simon basically reorganised everything, not just setting up the mic, but he's actually changed where the arm is, changed where I store my green screen under my bed, because he's worried he's going to break his ankle if he bashes into it anymore. I mean, it wasn't a problem for me, because it was sticking out on the side of the bed that I didn't sleep on. So prior to his arrival, it wasn't a problem. But now that he's here, it became a problem, so he had to kind of fix it. I'm going to just boost the master volume up a tad. Please tell me I'm recording. Yes, okay, phew. Phew. I was like, please tell me I'm recording. I have a separate button now that's like start recording. It's not in the little multi-action. What's happening at the Gold Saucer? I think, is it the last day of Make It Rain today? I think I've missed out on a lot of it, to be honest. But that's not a bad thing, because I was spending time with Simon. So, in my eyes, it's not a bad thing. Vori's going to go back to killing people. Sorry, I realise I haven't read chat. So, enjoy killing people? I'm assuming you mean on your game. What is it? Oh, it's Slices Right! Woohoo! You guys can watch me fail, but this is my favourite gate. I love the Slices Right. I managed to mess it up, though. But it's great. I love this one. And we always start on the north side. So basically the aim of the game, your Jimbo is going to appear and bring up various amounts of bamboo from the floor, and they are going to fall in a specific way, either like lengthways or in a pile of bamboo, depending on how he cuts it, and you have to move. And there's also like some lucky dip kind of like lucky things in between, like bonus rounds, like you have to choose a side, a safe side, and just hope that you chose right and don't get knocked off and things like that. So it's quite a fun little gate, and we get some extra MGP, so might as well do it before we actually do anything else. Why is my chat pausing? Really? Let's see, where I'm up to. Much of annoyance at the time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. I get it, though, I'm the same way. I like things the way I have them. But then I realised I was being ridiculous. Yeah, but for me, because it was easier having it at the bottom of the bed, because literally that means I could just pull it out behind me and then set it up. So now I have to pull it towards the door, then pull it back, and then put it up, then put it down and pull it back towards the door and back under the bed. So it's a little bit more movement involved. But, yeah. Okay. Okay. Please scroll, Twitch chat. Don't be funny and awkward. But yeah, I somehow managed to mess this up a lot of the time when I shouldn't. But yeah, this is definitely, I would say, the funnest of all the gates, so. And I love the music, just because it's like Mandeville-esque music. And he appears from the floor. Okay. See if we can not fail today, eh? Okay, so here comes the first bamboo. Okay, so we're fine because it's going to fall that way. We don't actually have to move. We're fine to stay here. Now we're going to move so that we can see. We're going to be fine if we back up. Okay. So now we have some piles of MGP that he's going to throw on the floor. He's also going to summon Daigoro, his little doggo. And basically what you have to do is he's going to knock everyone off who's at the piles of MGP in a certain order. So I'm going to wait here and see which way Daigoro faces first. No, run! No, 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 not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm also going to change back to here. So when he brings up the bamboo now. See, if you're greedy, you get knocked off. And if you're not paying attention, you get knocked off there. And that's such a waste. So here we go again. Okay. We're not safe here. We have to move. Okay. After these two, we're going to get 3. Okay, so we're going to be fine here. Now we need to see all 3 of them. I'm not safe here. Okay, now there's still 3. Okay, 4 is the next bit. We're not safe here. We're safer here. Yes, okay. So here's the, like, a second bonus round. So he's going to put a pile of MGP, which is 2,000. I think it's 2,000 or it doubles it. He's going to put Daigoro under a cup, and you're going to have a safe space with nothing in it. Now, it's just random. So you just pick a segment, and you just accept your fate. But people are so, like, they can't be bothered, so they sit in the middle and they try to cheese it. So I normally go where Daigoro is. So sometimes it works and other times obviously it doesn't. So we're going to go where Daigoro went under the cup and hopefully we're not going to get knocked off. You'll adapt to everything being on a button. I mean, it'll be much better, I agree. Was it the right choice? Woohoo! And now we have to do another round. It's not over. We've got 4 bamboos now. After these, we've got 3 into 4 bamboo. It gets harder. Okay. I am not... Oh, I'm off. Oh, I fell off. Oh my god, I fell off! I panicked because I was like, they're gonna fall in a big pile. And there was a safe spot there, and I was like, I'm not safe here. And then I fell off. Well, okay. That wasn't fair. Wait, did we not get anything? Did they change it? What? What? They changed... Wait, what? Aw. They changed it, so you don't get anything if you lose? Did something pop up when I got knocked off? Oh no, it's because I fell off, isn't it? It's not because I got knocked off, it's because oh my god. I'm thinking, where's my MGP? Because I should still get MGP. It's because I walked off the stage. Well, that was the biggest waste of 6 minutes. Okay. Bloody typical. Okay, whatever. We're just going to pretend that never happened, and we're going to queue for Castrum Marinum. I'm going to do... Actually, I'll check in Free Company if anyone wants to join me. I mean, they might not, but... Oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm thinking, why haven't I got my MGP for failing? It's because I walked off. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I can't. I have never walked off the stage during that. Ever. That was the first time I actually walked off the stage. That is, oh my god. I can't believe I did that. Anyone for Emerald Wep. Normal. Needs clear for quest. Oh, I still can't believe I did that. Yeah, basically, don't walk off the stage. If you're gonna get here, because at least you keep the MGP. I would have, and because I got that like 3,000 MGP, I probably would have got like 8-9k, even though I failed it. So I literally just threw away 8 or 9k of MGP. So yeah, that's even more of a oof. Yeah, there aren't too many people on, I think, in the free company, so, I mean, if they don't want to jump in, it's fine. I mean, it'll take a while to queue, but it means I could technically go and do something else. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people, and I imagine they might be busy doing stuff. Franny is at the Hourglass. Mio's in the Shroud. Yeah, I think I might just queue for it normally, to be honest. It doesn't look like anyone's going to join me, so... I did watch a video for this briefly. I mean, for normal, it's not too bad, but I still didn't necessarily want to go into it blind. 18-minute queue time. Blech. Okay, well, I've made my bed. I guess I'll lie in it. Right, what's the next gate? Just out of curiosity. But yeah, I think today is the last day, I think, of the MGP thing. Maybe. We're getting a boost because we have the MGP buff up here from the what's it called? From the FC. So this is in 11 minutes, but like I said, we'll probably queue by that time, maybe. I don't really want to wait here for 18 minutes, so what I could do is I could go back and do some... Where's Machinist? I've got really crap gear, but yeah. I just decided that I was going to level Machinist because I've seen people playing it and everyone keeps saying, oh, Machinist is like a really, really fun class. So maybe I'll do some of that. But all I was doing was running around doing fates. Where was I at? I was at Upper Lenosia doing fates. So we'll try to do this in the meantime while we're waiting. I guess I could technically go queue for Palace of the Dead if I wanted to level Machinist. I can also do like leveling roulette. Because if it's going to be something low level, so it's not going to be too bad. Because I can't really remember the majority of the stuff because I took a really long hiatus. It's is this the big one? Okay, how long have we got on this one though? 4 minutes is no. Okay, we're not going to be able to do that one in 4 minutes, but we have got the one here. Oh yeah, Chocobo. Oh wait, can I not summon this now because I'm queued? Oh no, I can. Okay, cool. And do another one. Right, you are going to specifically be healer stance because I know as a machinist and with this gear on, I'm actually really squishy. I'm also not like 100% whether I need all these abilities on my bar, but I just kind of have them anyway, so... Okay. So if I remember correctly, we have to use reassemble into hotshot, I believe. Is a good... And then we have Gauss round, which I think is... I'm not sure that's off global cooldown. Yeah, we keep Nova on healer because I take a lot of damage. Like I said, I'm quite a squishy machinist. I mean, this fight isn't particularly hard. It's just you go here and... Yeah. So Hypercharge powers up your single target abilities, I believe. So Spread Shot is obviously if you've got multiple enemies, you've got an AoE. I'm still only level 33, so... I mean, hopefully I'll level after this fate. I'm not sure how much XP I'll get. But yeah, like I said, that was the worst I've ever done on Slices Right, purely because I walked off the edge. So... Oh wait, did you dodge that? No, okay, I got confused. I was like, you did not just dodge that. There we go. Put this back on. So I think whenever we get Hypercharge, I think we just use it. But we generally should save reassemble for Hotshot because I'm not sure if Hotshot's got like a higher crit chance. Like I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, we can't have we don't have any stuns. We have interrupts, but the only way that you can interrupt skills is if they got a red bar. So above the name, like there where he's doing Barbaric Surge, that's not a interruptible skill. It's a stunnable skill. But it's not an interruptible skill. So whenever it does like the big conal AoE like that, I can't stop that. So the best thing I can do is just dodge out the way. And of course it's super easy. So this is about to be over because we don't actually get him down to 0, I don't think. But yeah, I'll probably end up queuing for roulette with machinist just so I can start leveling that up. There we go. Hey, nice. Level 34, sweet. Yeah, there's no point doing this one because this is a boss fight and it's gonna be over in a few minutes, so we're just gonna ignore that. I forget that I took all my mounts off my bar. I'm thinking, where's my mounts here? Oh Oh yeah, I managed to get this one. So I've managed to get the rolling tankard now, which is awesome. So this is for the dwarf. So this is a Shadowbringers beast tribe. So now whenever we go around, we're kind of like, I don't know if we're saluting or whether we're just kind of looking ahead. But there's also a laser beam. So it's like, enemy sighted! Fire the laser! Yeah, they're so awesome. And obviously I can fly. So we can fly in the tank as well. So I love this mount. Oh, we can shoot the laser while we're flying. Of course we can. But yeah. Oh god, it's 24 minutes. No one said anything in the Free Company, right? No, they didn't. Okay. That was a big no. Oh. Okay, you're harvesting stuff. So is that really the only fate? Because I think over... Oh, okay. Is that the only one? Okay, speak of the devil. This one just popped up. We'll just do this one. So this is easy. We're just going to kill all of these until we've done enough. It's kind of weird, though, that this doesn't have music. Like, obviously, if it's a boss fight, you'll have music. But for this, there's not. And the actual music in the area, for some reason, doesn't play constantly all the time. I'm not sure if there's an actual setting that kind of changes how often the music plays. I'm pretty sure that... Oh, no. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, I've been seen by the executioner. Okay, let's get rid of you. And okay, we're going to have to deal with this guy, unfortunately. He's not part of the... He's not part of the fate. But we're just going to need to get rid of him because he's going to cause us no end of grief and aggro otherwise. At least I'm a high enough level that I can actually hit these guys. Because I remember coming here and leveling up originally and I was missing them a lot of the time and it was annoying, to say the least, so... And I accidentally used the wrong ability because I could have gone straight into Slugshot. I mean, I could use Spread Shot just to pick up, like, more, but then I don't want to end up pulling, like, unnecessary enemies like the Pugils or Pugils? Pugils? I don't know how it's pronounced. And also, if that Executioner comes back, I don't really want to... Well, I suppose for these two it probably won't matter too much if I do that. There we go. As long as I'm not too close to the... Yeah, I suppose that worked, but... To be honest, I think it's better just to single target these guys. We've got 13 minutes, and like I said, this is just... These are all really easy fates. I probably need to look, though. That's a level 31, and I'm level 34 now, so I'm not 100% where I need to go for maybe fates that are maybe 35. Because I'm only going to get so much XP from doing these. It's a shame that, like, Fenway isn't on. Because Fenway would normally tank... Oh, there's the A rank, by the way. That's Marbury. So if that dude sees me, I'm super dead. So we don't want to be seen by the A rank. I mean, obviously, I could kill it if I was my samurai. Level 80, but... Generally, it's frowned upon if you start going around killing A ranks, because people specifically have Discords and link shells and stuff where they track A ranks and S ranks. So if you start going to get marks, people get funny about it, and then they're just like, oh, we're not going to let you in the link shell anymore. We're going to make sure people don't invite you to said link shell, so you'll never find out about hunts and stuff. It's like, some people can be very, very protective. And the only problem about being here is that literally there's only like this fate here. There's a boss fate that spawns just to my left. There's also the boss fate that was there, the one that pops up here, and there's also one up here, but this one just dies super quickly because they start attacking crates. And by the time you get over there, it's already over. That's level 20 over. We just go across the lake, even though this is still technically Outer Lenosia. And this is level 20, so this is useless to me. So I actually probably need to go and find out where we can go and find some fates. Because like I said, I'm going to need to keep on doing this while we wait. That queue has gone up as well. Like, I don't like the fact that's gone up from 14 to 27 minutes, but... I mean, I guess I could have looked in Party Finder, but I don't think there's going to be Party Finders for normal. I can imagine that obviously there would be for Extreme, because Extreme will drop the mount. But aside from that, we're not actually going to be able to get a party up, I don't think. So that's one of the downsides of me doing this content. And also doing this content rather late. It's not main story content, so people aren't necessarily queuing for the normal one, but nevertheless, it's still something that I have to do. So I want to do FFXIV, Fate. Fates by level, that would be good. 35 to 40. Oh, I should be in Dragonhead. I should be in Querthus. I should be in Querthus. Okay, so let's go over to Querthus. Sure, let's do that. Or I could do, actually no, if I stick to Costa del Sol, that's 30 to 34. 35 to 40 is Querthus. So I'll go to Costa del Sol, I think. And then once we go to Costa del Sol, we'll actually get some music. Because I don't know why it's gone eerily quiet. And there's literally no music in Eastern La Noscea. Sorry, Upper La Noscea. There we go. We actually have some music going now. Yeah, I don't understand how that is even a thing. Oh yeah, we also got a pork seed. This is the other Shadowbringers tribe mount. This is for the pixies. So we have a flying pig now. I mean, it's okay. Every time I see this, I just think of where Alize had to craft the pork seed out of clay for the main scenario, and it was just, yeah. It was certainly a sight to behold. I'll give her that. 33. Okay, so this works. So we just have to walk with her. She's going to go and, I think, give some services. Take that as you will. She's going to provide some services to a gentleman right over amongst the rocks on the other side, but she's going to get attacked on the way through. I'm not sure if it's frogs or turtles start popping out, and all manner of other beasties. Yeah, I think she actually walks right into the water. Oh no, there we are. Not them again. Like, I don't understand why why she's special in any way, shape or form, because it's like... Now for here, I could probably do this, to be honest. Just spread shot them. I could single target them, but there's two of them, so I just get rid of them, and I'm getting all these items. Like, my inventory filled up again. Like, I've got the second page free, thankfully, but a lot of my first page got, like, got loads of items sort of back in there, just purely because I've been doing all these fake grindings and stuff. Okay, you need to go away. Hey, Mrs. Stilyolu, I hope you're doing well. Apologies, I had stuff in the wrong place. I hope you're doing well. I'm currently leveling up Machinist while I'm waiting for the queue for Emerald weapon. I'm only doing normal. I'm not doing Extreme because I haven't got Extreme yet, but unfortunately the queue times have just decided to get higher and higher and higher, so... Oh no, it's gone back down to 15. Okay, that's good. It was at 27. It's gone down to 15, so let's hope. Let's hope that it's not going to take 20 odd minutes. Because I don't want people to be... Well, I don't want to be waiting 20 minutes, but... Yeah, apologies. I had the Fates by level thing up, so I didn't have chat immediately there. So I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the stream. I don't blame you. I tried that last night and normal is hectic. Oh, really? Oh, you mean as in queue-wise? It's hectic, or... I have seen like a video of the fight. It didn't look too bad for a... Oh, really? Whatever. Okay, we're just going to kill you. It doesn't seem too bad for a fight, for normal. I imagine that Extreme's probably going to be a little bit... I know Diamond on Extreme is fun. I've seen Mio trying to do that. That looked fun. Like, really fun. Okay, she's getting attacked by more Calibris, so I guess we better help her. Yep. Here they come. But yeah, I figured I might as well just make use of the time that I have while I'm waiting, so... I've seen a lot of people talking about Machinists, and so I figured, hey, why not? I'll just maybe start leveling up Machinists again. So I'm at 34. We literally hit 34 just about a minute or so ago on another Fate. It's a shame there isn't a hunting log for the later classes, like, because it's slow. Oh, the fight. I only done it once and I kept getting res during the AO phase. Oh, okay. Oh, because it's split into 2 phases, isn't it? Yeah. But like I said, I can't quite remember what happens in the fight. Why has the music gone again? Like, I don't understand. Like, there was music and it was nice and... Now literally it's like, no... There we go. Okay, it's gone now. That's fine. Oh, there's more Calibris. Okay. Like, I don't understand why they're attacking her. Is it just because they don't like the fact that she's... she's wearing nothing? Like, what? Yep, just spread shot everything. Just spam the button, because that is literally the only AoE thing I've got. To just spam the button. There we go. No, I did not want to pull that. Wow. Okay, yeah, my targeting's also like really off because I'm on controller, I think. I'm just gonna blame that, so. There we go. Oh, this guy turned up to help. Okay, so this is where we had to go, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. We have someone fishing over here. Oh, I'm full on company seals. Oh. I could have sworn that you could have bought high cordials with company seals. Like, I was looking for them, and all you can get is regular cordials. But I could have sworn that I bought high cordials with company seals. But I think it's the allied seals that only you can get the cordials from. So I was like, oh, so I've literally got nothing that I actually want to spend them on. Crab and go. Okay, I should be able to do that one. Because if it's the boss fight one, that's a no. We can't do the boss fight one. I literally tried before, and he like almost two-shot me. I was like, yeah, I'm legging it out of there. Hunt segment, 2 minutes left. Wait, what? Wait, is that a boss fight or something? I guess so. What? Why? Why would you even start that fate then if there's 2 minutes? I don't understand. I'm not going to help you, sorry. Like, I saw something was 4 minutes. I was like, I'm not doing that. It's a boss fight, and I'm not going to be able to kill it in that amount of time. Yeah, if it's the big crab cancer, that's a no. But this is easy, so I can do this. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm just wondering whether I can pull. I should be able to pull quite a few of these, I think. Crab battle. Get over here. The only thing is because the Apkalus are there as well, so I don't really want to have to deal with the Apkalus, and also I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the environment. God damn it. It's fine. Look, we have Chocobo's on healer. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll just spam spread shot up on the rocks. We're fine. We're fine. Fortunately, hypercharge doesn't work with AoEs. I think hypercharge only works with single target. Grab you. That song immediately popped on my head. Oh, Crab Rave, yes. See, I'd heard that song before, but I didn't know what it was called, and then Simon actually showed it to me on his laptop the other day, and I was just like, oh, this is that song. I literally had no idea it was called Crab Rave. But yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, the video for it is a bit like silly. It's like literally just the whole video is just them going and dancing and stuff. It's like, okay, I understand it's a rave, but it's like they only had a fraction of the crabs at one point actually doing anything. It's like all these extra crabs. It's like, well, why bother? If you're not going to have all the crabs dancing, it's like, actually commit. If you're going to do a crab rave, make it so all of the crabs in that video are actually doing something. Oh dear. Have we? Okay, we have a tank. It's been 18 minutes and we have a tank. Woohoo. Oh dear. We're literally going to be waiting for like an hour, aren't we? We're going to be waiting for like an hour at this rate. Like I said, I did ask in the free company, but no one responded, so that was obviously a general like, no thank you, we're not interested. Grab you. I mean, this is half done, so okay. Can I jump, please? That would be awesome. The only thing about me trying to use abilities is that when I'm trying to jump, obviously, because I'm with controller, if I've got, say, the back button held, I can't jump because it's thinking, oh, you're about to use an ability, right? So I get kind of stuck sometimes. Excuse me. Oh, Mio's logged out. Oh, okay. Rip. Do that, into that. I could have waited for reassemble, but it's fine. Oh, you find me? No, I'm just trying to do the normal. I'm literally just trying to, because I've still got the quest. Like, I'm still working through the side quest stuff, so I haven't actually completed Marinum at all, so I just need to do normal. And then continue with the quest line to get to Emerald. And then do Emerald. So, like I said, it's not even extreme, it's just a case of I'm just queuing just so I can get it clear. That's all I'm doing. But obviously no one's interested today in doing normal, so I'm kind of stuck. Hey, Gladius, nice to see you. Okay, is that the last one? Hey, nice. Woo. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're only getting like 15k experience. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Jewels of the Isle. Okay, well, there's one right there. Back in the tank. I love this mount just because you can do that. I love this mount. Okay, we have gold roasters. Okay. Well, you can do that, buddy. Oh, it's the big one. Okay. Gonna ignore all the tiny ones because we need to do this dude over here. Okay, I heard something behind me and that scared me. I was like, excuse me? What is that? I have to just make sure I don't pull him out of the area. Yes. Yeah, I basically took a long hiatus from the game, so I think it was like 1.5 to 2 years that I stopped playing. So I literally did the whole of 5.0, and then I stopped playing because of personal issues, or personal reasons, I should say. And then I came back and I continued all the main scenario quests. I didn't stream all of the main scenario quests. I started with 5.3, so I did like 5.1 and 5.2. And I was debating at the time whether I wanted to stream it, but Mio and Fran were like, you need to stream it, you need to stream it. I was like, okay, I'll stream it. So I started streaming from 5.3. Oh my god, it's Bloody Mary. Well, good thing that's a B rank, because we'd be dead if that thing was the A rank and started trying to attack us. I don't understand why this guy hasn't got a chocobo out, because what's going to happen now is you're going to end up pulling the boss out of the area, aren't you? Because you're at half health. Because I can't get enough aggro. Yeah, anyway, I said I took a long hiatus, came back, and I did actually start the quest line with all the weapons and stuff off stream, so I'm at the point, or I got to the point where I had to do Emerald, but I didn't touch it because I wanted to focus on MSQ instead. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, well, I've done MSQ, so I guess I can catch up with this now, but... Oh, good, you got health back with Bloodbath. Good. I was about to say, he's going to pull it out of the area and it's at half health. Rough couple of weeks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gladius. I'm doing okay. I said I wasn't streaming. I missed out yesterday and last week because of audio issues, because of PC issues. But I believe the audio issues are all now dealt with and fixed. It's literally just a case of whether the PC wants to start crashing on me again. I hope not. Okay, let's grab you so that you stop attacking Chocobo. Oh, he has got Chocobo out. For some reason, I didn't think he had Chocobo out. Nothing wrong with taking a break. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I was enjoying the game, but like I said, because of stuff that happened, it was necessary for me to stop playing, basically. I mean, I kept the subscription going thinking I would come back, but I didn't, so I figured I'll stop the subscription for the minute, and then I ended up coming back, obviously, like about 2 months ago now. I think it was around the beginning of June I came back to the game. And I have really enjoyed coming back to the game, don't get me wrong. It's just remembering all the stuff that I have to do, and like starting to complete some of the stuff that I hadn't. I was like, oh, and this has changed, like the way you do crafting has changed, and the way that you do gathering for collectibles had changed, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's so much that's different now. And some of the changes were really, really nice. Like, I really did like the changes they made to like collectibles. That was a pain previously, but now it's just so much easier, and the UI is just this nice little design, and it's so simple to follow and to understand. And the only thing I'm not too keen on is these new like master or expert recipe things for crafters, where it's literally like luck based what the thing turns into, and knowing what skills to use depending on what the condition or the quality of the thing is. And it's like, okay. Especially since I'm currently doing the Sky Sung tool. I think it's the 510 tool I'm working on, and you need to do expert recipes, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I have a macro from Mione that he sent me, so that works some of the time to get like the base quality needed, but yeah, expert recipes are no joke. They're horrible. Like, they're really, really horrible. Just a matter of ruts, okay, over there. Okay, we have a couple people. We have a tank and a healer now. We just need another one of both, and 3 DPS, please. Oh my god, it's a sexy lady. Hey, Rye. Hope you're doing well. Okay, it's all these dudes. Okay. I said I was a little bit stuck about what to do, but like I said, I've got a couple of things that I need to do, like emerald weapon and... Okay, so it's not the butting buffaloes, it's the rutting buffaloes. But the thing is, the rutting buffaloes will come in and start attacking the butting buffaloes. So we have the rutting and the butting. We just have to be careful if we come over like this. And, okay, all the rutting buffaloes are over here anyway. So we're just going to spam our spread shot. Because that's the easiest thing to do. Like, we don't even have to move. We're just like, yep, spam. just spam the ball. Rutted. Oh no, that's a wind sprite. Oh boy. Uh-oh. No. Let's get rid of you real quick. Your technical issues are more than anything else. Oh, what do you mean? Yeah, like, I haven't had the best luck. I have not had the best luck when it comes to technical issues, especially since this PC. I've had it for like, you know, I've had it for 2 years now, I think, and I've already had to send it back 2-3 times because well, I think there was issues with the power supply. You know, it's basically doomed. From the second that I bought this PC, it was essentially doomed. Okay, that should be it. Okay, nice. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, make sure you guys check out Rye, because she's awesome. And if you have a YouTube, you need to drop a subscribe on her. Pleases and thank yous. You won't regret it. Lovely, lovely lady. Shauna, you've been on Dead by Daylight recently, haven't you, Rye? I think all this week you're on Dead by Daylight, if I remember your schedule correctly. No, you. But yeah, Simon is waiting on his most recent grade. So hopefully today he'll get an email. Okay. Let's collect the oysters. I like how this dude is just fishing. Well, I mean, he shouldn't get affected by them anyway, so... But yeah, he's just kind of just chilling, like... Let's just go and just attack them all. Because why not? We can pick them up and we can kill them, so... We're getting oysters regardless of whether we pick them up or whether we kill stuff. MMOs. Oh yeah, Elion, wasn't it? I saw your tweet as well. Was that the one that you told me about previously? Was that Elion? Because I remember you told me about an MMO that was coming up, and I can't remember if that was the one you were referring to. Yeah, I told him, Gladys, he thinks that he's going to only get like a 2-1, and I was like, you'll probably do way better than you think. You'll probably do awesome. But Simon's not convinced, you see. I mean, he doesn't need to get like a first for that assignment, but obviously the excuse me, the better he does in that assignment means that he doesn't have to worry as much for the final assignment. But regardless, I know he's gonna have done really, really well. So, and it was Elion. Oh, okay. I'll have to take another look at it maybe. Like I said, there's all these MMOs. Like I said, I've really sort of invested more in Final Fantasy, but I'm you know, wanting to try new things. Like, I don't mind trying new things. Like, I was playing ESO whilst I was also, you know, playing Final Fantasy originally. So at least when I get this back, I'll know what I need for the last one. Yeah, that's fine. So like, you can't tie. Oh dear. Yeah, just out of curiosity, how do you guys think the mic sounds? Like I said, there is gain, there is compression on the mic. because we've had to tweak some of the filters, but overall, do you think it sounds okay? I mean, the quality should sound a bit better because it's a better mic versus the Blue Yeti. Oh, there's a Frambo. Hi, Frambo. Oh, hi. I'm trying to target Fran and I can't. There we go. Give her a hug. That's... What the fuck? Wow. I failed. I tried to... I tried to give a hug to Fran and it messed up because I had a flag in my chat and I didn't realise. Oh dear. Oh dear. We'll just ignore that happened too. And the whole free company saw that mistake as well, so yay! And now Fran's laughing at me again. Cheers, Fran. Love you too. Love you too, sweetie. Oh. You think it's good? Okay. Sounds good, Eric. Nice. Today in our linguistics class, we're reading about English accents and the word stress. Now can't help but be more attentive about how you pronounce the words. The only thing about this is that there is a anti-clipping on the Elgato Wave. But in terms of you have things called a de-esser on something. So obviously when you go like tss, or make any kind of S sound, it's not as harsh. And I think you can still really pick that up with this mic. So, okay, this should be enough, hopefully. No, it's not enough. Oh. Really? Let me collect this while you kill stuff, because we literally need one. Like, that should hopefully be enough. I'd love Ashes of Creation, but the game you have to pay. Yeah, it was like, you could still enter the alpha, but it cost you $500. I was like, okay. And there was like, when Asmongold was trying it out, and people were actually... You know, they were paying $500 just so they could be on his stream and stuff like that. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you pay $500 just so you could follow him in this when you can do that in Final Fantasy for free at the minute? It's like, what? Hello, friend. Howdy. I'm currently cute. Oh, wow, we've lost the healer. We've lost the healer. Oh my god, it's already been half an hour and we've not even got into regular emerald weapon. Fran, I need help with emerald. I need someone to queue. And but even if we had a healer or a tank, there's no one queuing for it. That's the only thing. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hello, Fenway. All of the tentacles, of course. Of course, Fen loves the tentacles. I can't do... What do you mean you can't do emerald? What do you mean you can't do emerald? I can barely remember the fight. I watched a video, Fran. Like I said, emerald normal. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh. As in you hate it. Oh. Okay, so even my own sister, just because she hates that trial in particular so much, doesn't even want to help me out. That's nice, isn't it, guys? My own sister doesn't want to help me. And she plays dead. Well, I'm going over here so I can do this other fate then. Can't help if I'm dead. Oh, what? Excuses, Franny. How very dare you, right? Anyway. I ain't got that money, that's silly. Yeah, it is silly. It's like, just wait for a free playtest to come out. I think the game is still probably a couple years away from releasing, if I had to guess. Oh, this is where they come and attack the crates. Okay, I'll have to try to pay attention to this. We mix up the pronunciation. Sometimes we follow the American accent and sometimes the British one. Mostly in India, we follow British English. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do regular Emerald, Fen. I can log in and tank if you need it. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Fen. But yeah. But the thing is, as you can see, I'm queued. We literally have one tank in the regular queue, and that's about it. And thank you for the follow, Mrs. Still Yalu. I appreciate you. I said I appreciate you you stopping by and checking out the stream today. I said I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Like I said, I am trying to queue for Emerald normal, and no one's interested, so I'm just leveling up Machinist. So I'm kind of tempted maybe just to unqueue and just go leveling with a machinist instead. Because that shouldn't take 35 minutes nearly. At least I hope not. Oh nice, the storm pipes are here. I mean, you can look in a tank if you want, Fenway, but like I said, I'm doubtful we're even going to find people. Okay, there's another DPS queuing. There's one more DPS queuing. Woohoo, we have 2 out of 4. How dare you... So I like how he stunned me and then told me to sod off. That's rude. That's rude. Oh, hi, Fran. You know, you could, like, sync and help me in the fate, you know. I'm just saying. I think it's funny you teleported when you could have flown over there. Yeah, why would I fly all the way from where I was standing when I could have literally teleported right outside to where the fate was? Like, what's the... Why would I have not teleported? I'm lazy, yeah? Remember, I'm lazy. Wait, why are they invulnerable? Get back here. Yeah, we're just grabbing them all with, like I said, we're just spamming spread shot because this is the only thing I can do. Shin Shira. To crush your enemies 3. Okay. There we go. Balls. Pro gamers teleport. Exactly right. We haven't got time to be flying to destinations, Fran. Everyone knows that you teleport. Oh, gamers are lazy. Okay, that's got 4.5 minutes. We're not going to bother doing that one. Crab and go is... Oh, people are already doing crab and go. Wait. Back to the courtesan. And yes, I'm teleporting again. I'm not flying over there. I'm going to push my ranking card. Take care. No worries, Gladys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have some good games. Hope you have some very good games in COD. Good luck to you. You've done normal emerald once. I died a lot. Oh, Maya. I said it didn't look too bad for normal, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just that... Look, it can't be worse than what is it called? The one with where Mio needed the card. What was that one that we did over and over again? It can't be worse than Memoria Misera Extreme. That was rough. But then obviously once you do it enough times, you understand where you have to be. Like Memoria Misera was rough to get the card, but we did it. Surely normal Emerald can't be worse than that fight. Surely it can't be. I'll pay the extra gold to just teleport myself as well as... Yeah, exactly. And I can fly. I can fly in these old areas. Like, they introduced the ability to fly. So it's like, why wouldn't you take advantage of, you know, being able to fly and stuff? Just seems silly, like, to fly. And look, you didn't beat me, did you, Franny? Oh my god, we actually have a 3rd DPS and a 2nd tank. We just need 2 healers and a DPS. We just need 2 healers and a DPS, and then I can actually do Emerald normal and see if it's really as bad as everyone is saying it is. Got some dude fishing. I do like the changes they also did to like fishing and the gathering classes with that thing there, like that almost protective thing. I know they got rid of, what was it called, stealth, but... Oh. Stop attacking the courtesan, please. Good luck with the... Yeah, like, good luck to you, Gladius. And also, like I said, good luck in your COD games. Like I said, I haven't played COD since Simon stopped playing. I'm not obviously blaming Simon anyway, because Simon needed to concentrate on his studies. And it was nicer for me to be able to sort of come onto Twitch and focus on single-player stuff, to be honest, so... We have 4 DPSs. Okay, we need 2 healers. We just need 2 healers. We've been queuing for nearly 40 minutes. We just need 2 healers, please. If you're watching this stream and you want to help me, and you happen to be on the European servers, if you're on Chaos, please can you queue for Castrum Marinum normal as a healer? Just, you know. If I see that healer number go up, I'll know. I'll know that someone in the stream decided, well, I'll help you out. So... Just say it. Is that what you're queuing for, by the way? I saw Fran was queuing for something. I wonder if she sneakily came in as a as a DPS. As a DPS, maybe. Oh. Okay, it's not Franny then. Okay. Oh well, rip. Rip. It would have been awesome if you managed to get in, but it's fine. Are you sure? Because it said, now that you've left the queue, it says 3 out of 4 DPS. So are you sure you I think you might have actually got put with me, Fran. I'm just saying, now that you've left the queue, it says 3 out of 4 DPS again. Let's see if that, we'll see if you queuing up changes that to 4 out of 4. I mean, it still says 3 out, well, it still says 3 out of 4 at the minute. Oh. It might take a while for that to update, though, and for it to put you maybe in the same group as us, potentially. Maybe? There's a chicken. There's a chicken fishing over there. Yeah, I don't know why the music isn't here. I could have had, obviously, my music playing. It is, well, technically my music is playing, but the settings I've got on my Stream Deck is that it's currently at 0% volume. So the next time I swap to a scene which has music on, like Be Right Back or Intermission or Stream End or something like that, the music volume will then come back up. But obviously for general gameplay, I tend to have the settings for the music down. See, it says 4 out of 4 now, Franny, so maybe it did. Maybe it did. Does it say 4 out of 4 DPS and 2 out of 2 tanks for you? Because if it is, you're in the same group as me. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, this one has got... Okay, Jewels of the Isle. No? Oh. Rip. It's weird, though, the fact that you've queued and then it says that there's a DPS there. And then when you left, it said that there was 3 or 4 people, so... It says it's on your own. I don't think you are, Franny, because like I said, it's weird that it's saying 1 out of 4 for you with no one else, but then for me it's saying 4 out of 4. So maybe... Just keep yourself in the queue, just in case. Just in case. It might update suddenly and... I'm going to bring him over here so we don't get hit by any of the other annoying ads here. It means we can focus on the boss. I see Fenner's logged in, but we have 2 tanks there. And I don't really want to leave the queue. If you've come on specifically to help me, Fenway, I appreciate it. But like I said, I don't think it's a good idea that I leave this queue. Because it's going to take me another 42 minutes to find a group at this stage, I think. I said, if you have actually come on specifically, like I said, I do appreciate it. But if I manage to get into Emerald Weapon, Fenway, I'm going to have to do Diamond. I'm going to have to unlock Diamond at some point, so... I'll be continuing the quest line, so I'll get Diamond afterwards, and I know everyone wants to do Diamond, so... I mean, even, I will admit Diamond did look kind of, like, scary. Like I said, Extreme looks really bad, but even normal did look a bit dodge. But do we have to kill everything else? No. Okay, cool. Woohoo! Oh, we can do job quests! We can do job quest. Okay, let's go back. I can't select Foundation. Why? You're on your own for time. Okay, thanks, Freddie. I was logging on anyway. You was just going to give a hand if needed. It's always help. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Fen. Oh, but like I said, I will need to do Diamond normal after I finally manage to do Emerald normal. So if you're willing to queue up as a tank, then I'll hit you up. But I mean, I'm not going to force you. So definitely wouldn't force you. Okay, we need to go to Skysteel. I said, I appreciate your face. You're awesome, Fen. I like how Fran... I like how you're just following me around now, Fran. Fran's just like, oh, I'll just hop around with you. It's fine. Also, Fran, I wasn't sure earlier because I ran into Mio initially at the Gold Saucer and I gave him a hug and then he vanished. I was thinking, I hope he's not doing like a recording for a video or something because obviously I wouldn't know. So I just sort of went up and hugged him and ran off and I'm thinking, I really hope he wasn't recording for a video at that point. Okay, we get Heat Blast. What is this? Delivers an attack with a potency of 220. Reduces the recast time of both Gauss round and ricochet by 15 seconds. Can only be executed when firearm is overheated. Okay. So that would be... Because when it's overheated, I can use hypercharge. So it's obviously when the gauge hits a certain thing. And they said it was for Gauss round and... Did they say hot shot? Oh, ricochet. Oh, I don't have ricochet, do I? No, I don't even have ricochet unlocked unless it was in my actions and traits and I ignored you. No. Wait. Ricochet is not... Oh, okay, so level 50 skill. Okay, I got confused. Okay, so it affects a level 50 skill that I don't have. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. Working on Blue Mage, I found it completely unacceptable that I don't have the Daemon mount. Wait, there's a mount? There's a mount for Blue Mage? Really? I didn't know this. Greetings, Lumi. Have you become practiced at defeating your foes from a distance? With the range of our weapons, even Skyborn dragons will learn to respect the threat posed by a trained machinist. Despite the proven efficacy of our cannons and ballistas, however, many knights of Ishgard continue to eschew firearms in favour of the spear and the sword. Ah, the creaking chains of tradition. Hark, the very creaking I spoke of draws near. Hey now? Wait, what? Do painful shiz and get a more ball. Oh. Okay. Maybe not. Ugh, the stifling heat and sulphurous stench. I can scarcely breathe. And worse, I can scarcely bear the sight of mine own son, garbed in such filthy garments. Why must you persist in this infatuation with smithing of all things? Oh, your dad? Not sure why my auto-predict put day in there. It's fine. I mean, auto-predict is a funny old thing anyway. It is called machinistry, father, and you need not come at all if the air in the workshop so offends you. Would that I could shed this onerous duty, but as manufactory chief, I must needs supervise its operations. Supervise? You barely visit but once a moon and relegate every management task to Fromilo. And what of it? Smithing is a commoner's profession, even as overseer is the role of a noble. As one of the four founders of Ishgard, House Halionar enjoys a privileged position, but misfortune has waged a constant war of attritions on our forces, and our claim to that position grows weak. Thus must we attend to our duties with uncommon zeal, even duties as common as this one. But we shall not suffer this mean predicament forever. No, my son, you will reclaim the honour of our family with spear in hand. You must needs become a knight of skill non-parail? Does he mean... I don't know, non-parail, and bear our flag onto the field of battle. I thought I had you targeted, but apparently I was telling some random person. He was recording bits and bobs, but he doesn't pay attention to his screen much. He didn't mean to swear. No, because I got worried, because obviously because if I see like Mio standing there, like by the house or something, I'll go over and give a hug, but then at the same time I think, oh, is he actually doing like the still screen to like records stuff onto? And I'm thinking, oh, did I interrupt something? Because I went to get my catpot tickets and then he was gone. I was like, I get a bit worried. So okay, that's fine then. Just as long as I didn't interrupt him, that's fine. Father, the face of war changes with each passing day. Soon will come a time when machinists shall form the bulk of our armies. Should you cling to these stagnant ideas of yours, you'll be swept over by the wave that carries us forward. I tire of your flights of fancy, Stephanivian. Without successes to back them, your arguments ring as empty as my treasure room. The Holy See has announced a tourney. You will best serve your house by returning to the practice field and thence claiming victory in the melee. Okay, Dad is officially a douche. I regret that you are subject to our squabbles, but Father's attitude is sadly representative of the greater part of Ishgard's populace. Their heads may as well be made from the stone of the city walls. I have, however, designed a weapon of such brilliance that the light of its potential will penetrate even the densest mind. Rostenthal and Joy will accompany me to Raincatcher Gully to gather materials for the prototype. Why don't you join us? Practicing your marksmanship in Ishgard will only invite suspicion and ridicule, and this is the perfect opportunity to receive further tutelage from Rostenthal. That you may also train under the warm rays of Lenosia's sun is simply a fortuitous boon. Oh, okay. You got sun and sea, why not? I mean, we were literally just kind of over there, but... Still need those two healers. 50 minutes queued. Oh, okay. Back to Raincatcher Gully. Okay. Which is the Wineport side, I think. Yeah, thank you so much for being here as we continue with some bits and bobs on Final Fantasy. I really do appreciate it. We are currently in a queue for Emerald Weapon Normal, Castrum Marinum. We have been queuing for nearly 50 minutes. Obviously, DPS queues are slower, but I feel like even if I went in if I had a tank or a healer at 80, I still would have been waiting potentially, but I don't know. Where do I have to go? I have to go all the way down here, okay. Yeah, we're currently just doing machinist stuff in the meantime. Oh, Murya wants to become a Lala again, apparently. I was actually a Lala for a bit. I started as Mikote, so I started my Final Fantasy journey as a Mikote. Then I decided to swap to Lala for a bit, and then I became Viera, obviously, when Viera was available in Shadowbringers. How does a tank fly? It's a magical tank, right? And it doesn't need to have explanation. It just flies and shoots laser beams because it's a magical tank. It just works. As Todd Howard says, it just works. Hey, Rostenthal. Got yourself dragged out here as well, did you? The boss said you needed some Magitech part, and I just had to open my big gob about this Garlean wreck in the gully. It's been rusting here for nigh on 5 years now, though, so any useful bits and bobs was likely stripped out long ago. But seeing as we trekked all this bloody way, we might as well see how far you've come in your shooting. Go say hello to the other two and keep them safe while they concentrate on their scrounging. All right. I just feel like having a British voice when you've got like all the pirates and stuff, it's just perfect. It just works. It just works. Well, damn. Exactly. There's no explanation needed when it's a magical tank. Ah, you came. Splendid. Though I'm afraid the rewards have yet to meet the risks of this monster-infested crash site. And speaking of monsters... Gasp. Oh no, not midges. Whatever shall I do? I guess I shall shoot them. I guess I could have spread shot, but... probably better just to single target these dudes. They're not posing like any threat, so... Are we done? Okay. What? Why? Why do you have to stand right there? Go away. Be gone. Okay. Practicing your marksmanship, are you? Maybe I'll have a half a moment's peace to look for this part while you watch me back. Oh, not again. Take care of that, would you, Lumi? God, really? Okay, I'm just going to move over here because I'm not going to try to... There we go. I do not want to be anywhere near that mildewed Gubu. Now we're going to do that. There we go. Okay. Are we done? Can I speak to Rostenthal? What did I say his name was? Rostenthal. There we go. All right. You've been working at those shots, haven't you, lass? I'd say you're good and ready to... Bloody hells, that's a big one. You're up, Lumi. What do you mean? Wait, what? Oh, hi. Jungle Gubu. I mean, it is a big one, but... So I don't understand why there was a single mildewed one in amongst all the regular ones. Like, why? Why? I think I fixed the irritating texting now. What irritating texting? You mean text-to-speech? Aye, nice form, lass. Tightly grouped shots. Now, was it just me eyes playing tricks, or did something other than guts drip out of that thing's belly? Wait, what? I didn't... What? Ugh. Looks like a bit of machinery. The boss would have a better idea than me. Oh, we ate a bit of the machinery? Okay. Okay. Speak to you. Oh, we lost a tank and a DPS, man. I'm going to be here forever. Confound it. All this way and naught to show for it. Aside from your obvious improvements in marksmanship, of course. What's that you have there? I have a Magitech gyroscope Number 41. So, Fen, if you wanted to maybe, you know, just queue randomly for Emerald, I don't know whether you would go into the same thing as me. Where is heading? Oh, okay. And this spilled out along the creature's innards, you say? Extraordinary. By the Fury, do you know what this is? You found the very component I was searching for. Oh, what are the odds? That's wonderful, me lordship. Our fortunes took a turn for the better the moment you walked through the workshop doors, Lumi. Finding a rare Magitech part in a beast's belly ain't fortune, that's bloody sorcery. Or so I'd think if I didn't see you shoot the damn thing with my own two eyes. Nice work there, by the way, Lumi. I can already hear the whirring of my invention come to life. Come, we must return to the manufactory at once. And then we get attacked by something else. No? Oh. Okay. I guess we're going back. I mean, I could try queuing up with you, Fen, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, we might end up back with the same 3 DPS or 2 other DPS that's here. So what am I doing? I'm going to Ishgard. There we go. I mean, that is obviously because if you've started doing stuff, I don't want to like interrupt you. I just have a feeling that I'm going to be in queue for another hour at this rate. Oh god. I don't mind at all. Okay. I'm going to leave this queue. Let's swap back to Sam. Free company. Father Fedway. Invite party. Oh. Do party members. Okay. Duty finder. Okay. Back to machinist. But yeah, so like I said, I watched a video like last week. So I can't quite remember how Emerald normal works, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. I mean, it still says more than 30 minutes, even though I've just got you my party, so I'm assuming we're going to find the same 2 DPS that was just queuing with me, maybe, but... Oof. Is Castrum... I'm assuming Castrum Marinum is not in, like, the normal trials roulette, if I had to guess, so... I guess people wouldn't necessarily hit it going for trials roulette. That truly was a stroke of luck, Lumi. With that wretchedly rare gyroscope in hand, 'twill only be a matter of time until I have a working prototype. Instead of twiddling your thumbs until its completion, however, you shall have your hands full mastering a new skill. Rostenthal bade me pass on to you the particulars of Heat Blast. Train hard, my friend. Okay, well, thank you very much. Under the tutelage of Rostenthal, you learn new marksmanship techniques. Heat Blast. Where have you popped on my bar? Over there, okay. So, just to remind myself again, reduce recast time of both Gauss round and Ricochet by 15 seconds, so this. But it can only be done while the weapon is overheated. So basically, when I can use Hypercharge, I can essentially use Heat Blast. Before, I guess I can use... Oh, Heat Blast actually deals damage as well as... Oh, okay. So I use Heat Blast and then use Hypercharge. Oh, no. Causing it to... Oh, no, I have to use Hypercharge first. Oh, okay. It becomes overheated when I use Hypercharge. Okay. And then I use Heat Blast. And then I can use Gauss Round more often. Awesome. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So, yeah, I think we've gone back into the same people, so we need to find healers. we need healers, please, for Castrum Marinum. Wait, where's Fen away? There's Fen. Fen's at the Forgotten Night. I guess in the meantime we can go back to... Well, we're 35 now, so I guess we could go to Querthus and start seeing if we can find some level... Well, I say that, I'm like... Because I know the 35 to 40 fates are in Querthus, but the only thing is if they're higher level, I'm going to have less accuracy trying to kill things that are in the level 40 range. So maybe it's best that I stick to... Ostadale's Soul for the time being. Maybe until I hit another, like, couple levels, like 36 or maybe even to 37. Because what I don't want to do is risk the possibility that I'm trying to do like a level 40 boss fight and not being able to hit anything. So it's just going to slow things down. We have 2 fates up here. We have, this one is 15. Okay, well that's done. It's not loop. Okay, that's the boss fight. We're not doing the boss fight. So we've got the one over there. Okay, we're gonna fly to this one. Fran was like, you need to fly. Yo, Zekan coming in with a raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Zekan. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome, welcome, raiders. I am Lumi. I am another member of Team Whisker. And I'm just chilling with some Final Fantasy XIV again today. We are currently trying to queue for Emerald Weapon. It's taken, well, I was in queue for literally an hour. I've now got the lovely Fenway being a tank. So hopefully we're going to find a couple healers in a reasonable amount of time. Oh, we have to get the pelican eggs. But yeah, thank you so much again for the raid, Zek. And I said, I do appreciate your face. Simon, if you could please give Zekan a shout out if you are there, my dear. I understand you're probably busy working, but if you can, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. And make sure you guys drop a Mighty Zekan a follow. If you haven't already, like I said, fellow Team Whiskers member, Final Fantasy streamer. Yeah, let's pick up the eggs we can. We're going to have to kill some of these anyway, so... I like how he didn't see me nearly. Fenway's tanking, oof. What do you mean, oof? Fenway's awesome at tanking. What are you talking about? Well, like I said, I was queuing for an hour, and it was taking so long. We had literally one tank and 3 DPS. I was like, oh. And it's normal. It's just normal Emerald Weapon. It's just so I can get clear. That's literally it. Yeah, I hope you had a great stream, Zek. And what were you doing on Final Fantasy? So for me, as well as doing this, I'm currently leveling Machinist. So we're doing Fate, we're doing some Fate grinding. Oh, this dude's here. Let's go and oh, hello. Might as well kill them. Oh, I can use this now. There we go. Nice. Oh, okay. So basically what was happening was that Gauss round literally went super quickly there. I guess that's what that means. And okay. Leveling Dragoon and cussing out my second monitor. Oh no. Yeah, I've been having problems of my own. So I found out last week that Blue microphones, I guess Logitech bought Blue because all of the Blue microphones are now controlled via Logitech G Hub, and it basically messed my Yeti settings up. And so my response to fixing that was to buy a new mic. So I've swapped to the Elgato Wave 3 as a new mic, and I've set that all up with the Wavelink software. And I have to say it is definitely obviously a step up. It's obviously not going to be as great as like a Shure with a Go XLR or something like that, but for what it is pretty decent. And being able to have all of my sources in like one place to control like my game audio and oh, that's the same cooldown. I didn't realize that. It's just so much easier now. It's awesome. Was there a delay just there? I thought I'd used. Okay, maybe not. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. It popped. Okay, time for me to die on Emerald Normal. Woohoo! Finally. Let's go. I said, watched the video, forgot the video, but I'll probably end up dying. I know there's like AoEs you have to position between things. The platform, I think, falls off in the first phase. So this should be a whole lot of fun. Me just dying all over. Yay, we got him, Fen! This is it. The Emerald Weapon. People don't like this thing. I've been expecting you, hero of Eorzea. Look, father, this is the power that we command. Oh yeah, because they're Gaius's kids. Well, they're not technically his kids. They were adopted by Gaius, weren't they? Okay. This should be fun. Time for me to die over and over. Now I have to remember my rotations. Emerald shot. Like I said, I can't remember what any of these attacks do, so... I probably should have had some... Well, I don't need food for normal trials, do I? Okay, so it's going to rotate this way, and we also have AoEs. Okay. Okay, there we go. The outside just went off, okay. Magnetism, okay. So there's something about magnets here. With some AoEs, yeah, the mines, okay. Okay, so they're gonna be repelled. So if I stand here, I should be fine. Yes, okay. Alright, okay, so far so good. Optimize Ultima, is that raid wide? I have no idea. Okay, yeah, that's raid wide. Nice. I'm surprised he didn't say, okay, the war of like, kick my booties to stand up because they'll kick yours. Oh boy. That was very... I was looking at chat. Fran, you almost got me killed. I'm just saying, I blame Fran. If I'd have died there, I would have blamed Fran. Okay. Okay, it splits, doesn't it, at some point? Okay, so we've got this mechanic again, but it's going this way. Okay. God, the music is awesome. I think I stepped... Oh, I thought I went back in way too early there. I got worried. Okay, the outside's gone down again, so we have less space when he does that attack. Okay. Okay, getting in. I think he does that attack again where he puts something on the floor, right? So he's going to bounce us on this smaller platform. Somewhere. Maybe. Okay. I messed that up. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, was we supposed to split for that? I have no idea. Magnetism. Okay, so we've got another bombs thing. I'm assuming. Yep. Okay. Okay, so they're going to be pushed apart, right? Oh! Oh, I think I nearly messed that up. I think I nearly messed that up. Okay. Okay, so after the pulse lasers, isn't that where you've got the thing drops down, right? I think it was after this one? Yes, no? Okay, maybe not. I'm just waiting for it, like I'm expecting it. Split? Okay, so it's splitting its body, I think. Now? This is still phase 1, right? We have to stand in between the hands? And not be that side. Oh no, the balls just come to the center now, don't they? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just keep on avoiding the balls. Oh no, is it this phase? I think this is the phase where they will put the thing on the floor. Okay, where is the thing gonna be? Over there. Oh, running. Okay. I'm kind of messing up my rotation. They get knocked off. Okay, well. Rip. I didn't fall off, hooray! Oh dear. Okay, we have another bomb phase. Like I said, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I'm still alive. Okay, which bombs? Okay. Oh god, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, okay. Okay, that was way too close. I was like trying to figure out where the safe spot was and I was over the wrong side. Okay, this is going to hit everyone, so that's going to suck for the people that have got Vuln on. Oh. Okay, almost done with phase 1. Emerald shot is Tank Buster? Maybe? Your fault, not mine. Yeah, the skin of my teeth there, exactly. I was just like, oh. I guess because you also had the time where it's oh, we have to kill it now. Okay. Maybe? Oh no, oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be like a wipe if we didn't. Okay. Phase 1 is done? Question mark? Okay. Here we go. There isn't a spammy mechanic here, is there? It just goes into phase 2. Not even you can beat the Empire's finest, activating Oversoul. Oh. No, you're gonna die, dude! Every time! I like how they're just happy to sacrifice themselves. Ali, Alphonse, this is goodbye. Rex, what have you done? Okay, I'm probably gonna die on phase 2. What is the meaning of this? Wait, that glow. It's a you, Gaius. Bear witness to the glory of the Empire. It's not emerald anymore, it's golden. This is not emerald weapon anymore. It's golden weapon. Oh, wow. This is Wurlet at the time of the invasion. Could the synthetic aura site be causing this? Whoa. I mean, it obviously Gaius turned gold. Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up dying on this phase if I had to guess, so... Oh, I need to move. Not bad. That's to say, I'm trying to use my abilities and... Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing. So you have to position yourself so that you get knocked back. I don't know what that is going to do. I like how everyone has one except for me. Okay. 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 So you have to position yourself so you're inside the middle of those, and that when you get knocked back, you don't get a hit. Okay. Okay, so they're overlapping, right? So... Then it's that one, and then we move out. Okay, nice. Still not dead somehow. Somehow. I probably shouldn't jinx it, should I? Prepare to advance. Okay, so we've got like guys around the outside now, right? Or something. There's like phantoms of guys around the outside, and they come in a certain order. Okay, there's one over there, and you have to remember where the gaps are or something. Well, I've already failed. Okay, so that's the first one. Should be fine here, I think. And then move out, then move back in. Okay, nice. We did it! We didn't fail! Awesome! Okay, so this hasn't actually been too bad. Okay, so... Oh, I think it's then this one. And then back to this one. Okay. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. But the music's amazing. Like, this has been a really, really cool fight. I don't know why people... Like, Fran, you said you don't like this fight, and this has been really cool so far. Aurosite deals... Was that 3.8 million? Or yeah, 3.8 million damage. Okay, whatever that meant. Optimize Ultima. Okay. It's because I couldn't be bothered. Well, okay. Yeah, I was like, Fran, can you help me? And she's like, I can't. And then she played dead on the floor, so she specifically couldn't. Okay. So whenever the first one disappears, we run to this one. Okay, nice. Nice, 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 nice. It's fine, Franny. Like, I don't blame you for not wanting to do this. Like I said, there are definitely some heavy sort of technical parts to this, but... Okay, where's the knockback? Well, I'm waiting for that knockback ability thing in case I get targeted with an AoE. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I'm gonna move over. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm dead. I needed to be far. Yeah. I fucked. Ah. Wait, was there only 2 spots between the AoEs? Like one there and one there? Yeah, I forgot I needed to be on the other side of the wall. Damn it. Well, okay. Well, I died at 10%, okay, so I didn't die before then, so I think I did pretty well considering. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, dear. So how are you supposed to... Oh, you have to go right to the edge of that one. Oh, okay. Okay, so you've got the ones between them, and then you had this tiny little gap on the edge. Okay. I'm not looking forward to the extremes for Guiba Farm. They'll be... Oh god, I'm dead, I think. That'll be interesting. I think I'm so dead. Oh god, thank god I had res protection. I was gonna die again. Oh. Oh. But yeah, GG to the party. But yeah, like I said, I didn't do too bad. Like I said, it was just the end bit there. I messed up the placement because you're not supposed to overlap those. But it's because there was 3 circles and I was like, but there's 2 gaps. I guess we'll give it to the other tank, sure. Okay. Because I can't give it to Fen. I'd give it to you, Fen, but I couldn't. I couldn't. Yay, I got a hug from Fen. Woohoo. Thank you, Fen. I appreciate it. Oh. And now we're here now. To be fair, I'm not going to be too fussed about the Guiba farms. I think it's because, obviously, I guess, because I'm in Mio's free company. And Mio did say, oh, we'll do the farms at some point. And obviously, the free company members with 777 whiskers, they were very, very competent. So that's how we all managed to do all the runs of, like, what was it, Memoria, Misera. I'm surprised there wasn't a mount for that, to be honest. Especially since I got all the, like, the moves down. Like, I knew exactly where I had to be placement-wise and what everything was going to do. It took a few runs, but I literally was, like, sleeping, and I could do Memoria, Misera Extreme. If I did it now, I'd probably mess up. Because it's been a while since we did it, but it's a shame there weren't a mount for that, but... Well, I guess maybe it's good there wasn't a mount for that. What is that, Franny? Franbosaur, and... Wait, you've got your face on... Oh, okay, it's your characters. Okay, I thought that was your face, like your physical face. You've put them on the mounts. Oh, okay. Okay, I got confused. I was like, what is that? I have fen cooties. There is no such thing as fen cooties, my dear. My dear. How dare you? What did he say? I skipped accidentally. He said, and so it ends. Okay. But why would Rex throw away his life for this? This is the Brachiosaur minion. Oh, okay. And then the other one was like the T-Rexy big thing, wasn't it? You are right. If I'm ever to learn the truth, I must concentrate on the task at hand. Of course, we do not need to wait for Sid's analysis to tell us whose combat data was used on this occasion. Thank you for joining me, Fen. I mean, I am going to have to do Diamond. I'm just saying. I understand if you don't want to be in there, but I don't know how many quests it is away. I'm assuming it's a couple quests, because it's mainly just going to be like story now, but... it galls me to think that my techniques and strategies could be so closely replicated. Nevertheless, the observations I made during my battle may yet prove useful. As a matter of fact, that was not the only information I was able to gather. I intercepted a signal that revealed the troops stationed here were permitted to withdraw, seemingly in return for assisting the 7th Legion. They must have known that the Alliance would follow the Emerald weapon here sooner or later and made good their escape, meaning the way is now clear for Sid to inspect the War Machina's remains. Like I said, it's weird that they want to realise their mission, that they're willing to like sacrifice themselves to empower the weapons up. We got here as soon as we could. Not that we could have done anything to prevent this tragedy. But yeah, no, that was definitely a good fight. From what we know, it seems that the Emerald weapon was ilm for ilm a great deal more powerful than the previous two. If this is allowed to continue, who knows what sort of monstrosity the 7th Legion will conceive next. Well, we know it's Diamond, and Diamond looks really fun. Nevertheless, Lumi has once again proven herself capable of overcoming the worst the Empire has at its disposal. You may be relieved to hear that Castrum Occidens was free of anything resembling a weapon. Unfortunately, it was also devoid of any useful leads, and we came away empty-handed. I can do Diamond, but fair warning, I've only done it once or twice. Yeah, no worries. I've done it 0, Fen. So you've done it once or more times than me, so I honestly wouldn't worry. I need to take a drink. Like, I'm super warm. It's unfortunate, I tried to do a recording with like the fan on, but I can't have the fan on. I can't have the fan on. I'm gonna mute those so that you don't hear like I've also got a big bottle of water, not a regular bottle, but there we go. I really do like the mute on the Elgato Wave as well. Because with the Blue Yeti, you obviously had to press the button on the front or have it like I guess as a Stream Deck thing. But if you didn't have a Stream Deck, you had to literally press the button and it made a clunky sound. But literally the mute button is just at the top of the mic and it's just a little light tap and it's muted and unmuted. It's amazing. That's like me and Mio, we keep 2-litre bottles full of water. Well, the thing is we couldn't get any small bottles of water, Fran. I think it's just because of the shortage of like HGV drivers and things like that, or just people overstocking on stuff again. Literally all of the water bottles, like the small bottles, were gone. So we literally bought like a ton of these. Like, I don't know how many we bought, but we stocked up. But obviously me and Simon are going through them because we have the water on its own and we've also got cordial. So he's got Vimto and I've got some Robinsons. I've got the nice peach and raspberry Robinsons cordial that I like. Excuse me. In all honesty, part of me wishes we had never found the Emerald weapon. Perhaps then, Rex would not have been forced to make the ultimate sacrifice. I only hope that he is finally at peace. Gotta adjust those gates. If I hadn't, all you'd hear is my swamp cooler and ceiling fan through the stream. I never realised how loud my apartment was until my earlier streams. So I do have the filters, because I thought I couldn't actually apply any filters to the mic, but I was wrong. I've actually managed to mute it in the actual Elgato Wavelink software. So while everything is in there and being controlled through that software, the mic is actually muted, and I've actually got the mic separately as a source in slobs, which I didn't think I'd be able to do. But then I'm able to apply the filters. So there is noise gate. There's a noise gate on there. There's there is some noise suppression on there. There's also a gain though. So that's the only bad thing, is that I might sound maybe not as natural as I could because we've had to put the gain on the mic. Just because my normal speaking voice on this particular mic, you can barely hear me. And that's because I'm so softly spoken, and that's obviously my own fault. So that's not the mic's fault. So unfortunately, we really had to pump the gain up. Yeah, exactly. Lumi is very quiet, so gating kills her voice. I cut out as much as I could, yeah. There's obviously only so much you can do with the filters on the mic, but we've probably got it to as good as it can be. I think trying to do anything else on it is pointless. This is probably as good as it's gonna sound, so... I mean, you can obviously on occasion still hear me, like, typing on the keyboard and... But before we put any of those filters on, you could just hear me breathe normally, and it was getting picked up, and I was like, I don't like that. I really don't like that. And yeah, and the fan is kind of loud, even on the lowest settings, so yeah, I guess I'm just allowed to. But that's good though, because that means that you don't need to worry about gain, and you can just focus on like the suppression and the noise gate side of things. Whereas I had to do that and the gain as well, so it's like, added extra trauma there. In all honesty, part of me wishes we'd never found the emerald weapon. Perhaps then Rex would not have been forced to make the ultimate sacrifice. I only hope he is finally at peace. I think I already read that earlier, but we'll read it again. I can't wait for my T-Rex handbag to come through. T-Rex handbag? Can I see a picture on Discord, please, Franny? We will do what we can to spare others from sharing his fate. I and the Ironworks will search this place from top to bottom for clues as to the 7th Legion's plans. Before that, allow me to sweep the area for booby traps and the like. I would not put it past the Imperials to have left a few surprises for us. Agreed. I'll go with you. Oh yeah, that dude... That dude was going to kill Gaius, wasn't he? He said if Gaius ever looks like he's going to go back to his ways, that dude's going to kill him. With that in mind, I'll begin my examination of the emerald weapon. Carefully, that is. What did I... Nothing. I said, can I have a picture of the T-Rex handbag on Discord? Because you've piqued my interest. Oh, so I was like, can I have a picture of it? You haven't done anything wrong, dearie. Oops. I clicked off a Discord for a second. I regret it because the music cut out. That's actually really cool. I have to do this really quickly so I can... There we go. Oh, I know I skipped text when I didn't mean to. It's because I was trying to get back into the game. Alphonse, you knew all this time, didn't you? No, I don't want to skip the cutscene. Hide log window. There we go. Melisandre and Rickon too. Everyone except me. And you, Rex? Thank you for the picture. Yeah, it looked actually really cool, Fran. I'm just going to say. Yes, that's what the synthetic Orocyte system is. The fusion between pilot and core is the key to Oversoul. Unless we use it, we don't have a chance of beating Father's newfound friends. They stand between us and the primals, without which the weapons would never reach their full potential. We thought that if you knew the truth about Oversoul, you'd try to stop us. Oh, okay. So they're literally just explaining what the purpose of Oversoul is, okay. They're wearing the cast to heal our PvP again. Oh, are they? Well, I wouldn't know that because I don't do PvP. Of course I would. But what I don't understand is why all of you are so willing to give your lives to the weapon project. What is it all for? It all began the day Father left. Without his guidance, his protection, the Garleans lost any respect they once had for us. Oh, so now you're going to blame Gaius. But their cruelty pales in comparison to Valen's. To him, conscripts like us are expendable commodities. An endless supply of test subjects for his twisted experiments. Oh yeah, it's the main dude in charge is Valen's, isn't it? But no matter what they do to us, we will never lose hope. If it is the duty of the strong to lead the weak, we will become strong and protect those who cannot protect themselves. The weapon project will give us the strength we need. We will create a world where people like us can live without fear of persecution. We want you to see this new world for yourself, Ali, even if we must give our lives to make it a reality. But why me? The years spent serving the Empire have changed us all, except you. Hey, Aiku! Thank you so much for the host. I hope you're doing well. I hope your stream went well. At you. It's so nice to see you, Sex the Lady. Thank you so much for the host. And yeah, make sure you guys check out Aiku if you haven't already. And you've been catching up with The Walking Dead, A New Frontier. Is that 3 essentially? Number 3 or is that number 4? Is A New Frontier technically like the 3rd or 4th series of The Walking Dead? I can't remember. Because I can't remember whether it's the A New Frontier and then you've got like the other one with Clementine at the end after that. The fast shout-outs. Yeah, I know, Simon's on the ball. If you don't count Michonne, it's the 4th. Oh, okay. We played Dead by Judas the other day together with Ryan Yanni. Oh, that's awesome, Fran. Is there like an event going on DBD, or are you just playing it normally? Because I know there was an event recently on a DBD. Oh, that's good. It's good to hear you had loads of fun. I started reading this, I think. Even after everything you've seen, you're still the caring, innocent girl we grew up with. More than any of us, you deserve a chance at happiness. That's what we all agreed. I played it normally. Oh, okay. It's over now. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't play DBD, so I don't know when there's events and stuff. Ali, listen to me. Right now, the soldiers assigned to watch over us have been called away to the capital. Now is our chance to get you out of here. Oh yeah, she was called into the office of, and the last kind of cutscene at the, I think it was the Sapphire weapon. She got called in to see the main guy or something. Then why don't you come with me? So I don't know if like he's got plans for her or... How are you doing, girl? I see you guys managed to fix the issues you stumbled upon regarding streaming. Well, I'm live, so the PC hasn't crashed. But yeah, I don't know why, like, but since the past few days, I think in the past like 4 or 5 days, my PC's probably crashed like about the same number of times. One day it crashed twice, doing different things, so that was a bit odd. I still think this PC is cursed. Like, literally from when I got it, it's just cursed. I had all the problems then they magically stopped, and then they started up again, so... Yeah, I know. But the problems I think I had previously, it was to do with the graphics drivers, and I had, obviously, had the power supply unit swapped out. They also swapped out the graphics card on one of the returns. And then I swapped over from the game ready drivers to the studio drivers on Nvidia, and that seemed to fix my problems. Then it started crashing again, and I've now swapped back to the game ready drivers in case there was a slight problem with that. So I honestly don't even know what's causing it. New PC incoming? I hope not. I really hope not, because yeah, I don't really want to be forking out that kind of money right now on a new PC. Yeah, like I said, the error code was not helpful at all. There was literally no information. All that basic code, the error code I was getting was like, oh well, it's a graphics issue. It's a driver issue. Update your drivers. But I did, and there were still problems. Sounds like it's going to be the case at some point. Well, yeah, I know. Let's not think about that. I don't want to be thinking about forking out like another $3,000 on a PC. Oh. If Alphonse and I were to run away now, they'd only force others to take our place. We can't let that happen. Yeah, I know. Oh. This is our way of upholding the ideals Father instilled in us. Our lives are a small price to pay for Wurlit's freedom. We're here right now, so yes. Yes, exactly. We're just going to take it one stream at a time, Aiku. So everything seems to be okay for the moment. Hopefully we'll still be good for tomorrow, so I can stream again tomorrow. Oh, dear. I approve of that plan. I do too. No, how can you expect me to leave you behind? I won't do it. We got this. Tell that to my PC. It's like, just give it a little tap. Just say, you're doing good. You're doing good, PC. We will forever be at your side, Ali. Just not in person. Rex, take her to the holding cells. God, they're putting her there so she can't interfere. No, let me go. Damn. What if can you imagine in a twist of fate? I don't know what happens after this point. Can you imagine if she breaks out and she puts herself in the diamond weapon? So win or lose, the plan is to hand over the Castrum to Father, is that right? Yes. They'll take Ali into their custody before the Guardians return, while you will be free to pilot the Emerald weapon without her interfering. We can't let her hinder the completion of the weapon project. I think she's gonna... I don't know, I have this feeling that she's gonna either get inside Diamond Weapon or she's gonna interfere with it somehow. I'm counting on you, Alphonse. Don't let our sacrifices be in vain. Damn. But they said win or lose, they're going to hand it over to Gaius. So it's like, what? Rex, have you forgotten what I told you? You mustn't use Oversoul. I can't lose you too. Well, he used it, so he's gone. We both know I can't win without it. Besides, we need the combat data of the Emerald weapon fighting at its peak if we're to have any chance of perfecting the synthetic orosite system. You know I'm not the sort to do things by halves. Yep, well, forgive me, Rex. For what? Don't you worry about me. If this is where I meet my end, I'll do it with a smile on my face. The rest is up to you, Alphonse. I mean, he was smiling, I think. Rip Rex. Oh, they got her out of the holding cell. This is the girl you spoke of, yes? She was locked in a cell, but I saw no harm in letting her out. I can't say for certain, but it seems she's been through quite an ordeal. No. Why, Rex? Why? So help us stop the diamond, then. Gaius, once we've extracted the core, we'll take it back to Turncliffe for analysis. Perhaps she should come with us? There's no use in her staying here. Damn. Right. Chat with Gaius. We can bring that back up. Severa is taking care of Ali, but it may be some time until her nerves have settled. If the vision you witness is indeed true, Alphonse and Rex locked her away for her own safety. When she is ready, I would know more of what her brother hopes to achieve and why he must resort to such desperate measures. And another cutscene. Ali's condition has improved somewhat, but she remains in a state of shock. We must give her more time to recover. There was one other thing that I thought you should know. When we checked her for injuries, we saw that her back is covered in welts and bruises. Oh, did the guy... I wonder if, what is it, Velen? I wonder if that's why she got called into his room, because, like, he would, like, vent his frustrations out on her or something. Who did this to her? It seems she was subjected to beatings on a regular basis, judging by the varied stages of bruising. I dare say this was the work of her Garlean masters. That bastard. You speak as though you have seen this before. Seen? I have lived through it myself. I was born in Wurlet, 23 summers past. My mother was a local woman, but my father was a pure-blooded Garlean and a member of the occupying forces. Though I know very little about him, his rank afforded me imperial citizenship. His acknowledgement of our familial ties was the extent of the responsibility he took for bringing me into this world. Still, it is more than can be said for most of his ilk. My mother and I were shunned by the people of Wurlet, who treated us as badly as the Garleans did, if not worse. I thought that if I were to become an imperial soldier, my position might somehow deter those who would cast scorn on my mother, if only out of fear, and so I joined the army. The acceptance I earned was but temporary, however, and my superiors were quick to blame any perceived shortcomings on my savage lineage. Rather than waste time on official court-martials, they administered their own form of corporal punishment. I was eventually assigned to the 12th Legion, and fought under Xenos y Galvas in Alamigo. In the chaos that followed our defeat, I seized the opportunity to flee to Wurlet. While it was never much of a home, it was all I had, but nothing could prepare me for what awaited. My mother had for many years suffered from poor health and relied on medicine to keep her alive. In my absence, the Garleans had denied her treatment, claiming that it would be wasted on savages. By the time I could return to her side, there was naught I could do. There was nothing left for me in Wurlet. I would be punished for desertion if the Imperials discovered the reason for my return, and I was never accepted by my so-called countrymen to begin with. I ran as far as my legs could carry me. It was then that I met Gaius. So that is the truth of it. Other than a few scant details, I knew naught of your past. It sickens me to think that I once fought under the same banner as such vile creatures. I'd always believed it to be the duty of the strong to lead the weak, yet there are those who could become drunk on power afforded by their station and prey on the ones they should protect. Like a canker, this corruption has spread to every part of the Empire. Even those with Garlean blood, such as myself, are subjected to their cruelty. They hold particular contempt for the Old Ra, an easy target for abuse being so few in number. Perhaps, like me, Ali thought she would be spared such treatment once she joined the army. Alas. I only hope that with time, Ali can put the past behind her and make a new life for herself. But for now, all we can do is wait for her delirium to subside. It is Voldulin's, I never know how to pronounce that guy's name, turn to keep watch. Let us ask him if there has been any change. Yeah, that sucks for her, though. Like I said, it must have been, because like I said, in one of the cutscenes that we saw, like I think it was after Sapphire Weapon, we saw her going to see, like, the main guy in charge. So I'm assuming that he beat them regularly. I don't know, maybe her in particular, she wasn't really doing much towards the weapon project or whatever. He might have chosen her as an easy target. I suppose you're here to ask about Ali. Is she well enough to speak with us? As her condition has improved somewhat, I would say so, provided you do not cause her any undue distress. Wait here. Yeah, but I mean, any kind of point regarding Rex or the others is probably going to cause her some form of distress. Ali, I'm sorry. What happened to Rex? It was my fault. Melisandre and Recon too. They died because of me and my foolish ambitions. Father, no. This cannot go on. Please, Ali, you must tell me all you know. Of course. First, I need to know what became of you and your siblings after we were parted. So much has happened, it seems like a lifetime ago. After your disappearance, we were all assigned to the newly reformed 7th Legion. At first, each legatus was quickly replaced by the next, until eventually, a man named Valens van Varo was given command. He was sent from the capital, but before that, he was a specialist in experimental magitech weaponry. We later discovered that he was ordered by Emperor Varys to complete a project involving anti-primal war machina, the weapons. But after the Emperor's death, he was free to employ whatever methods he saw fit, and his greed for power only grew. Some even say he is planning to use the power of the weapons to lay claim to the throne. But I think there's another reason for his obsession for the weapon project. Not that he'd ever tell anyone, but he's always muttering to himself, and I've been able to put the pieces together. He's jealous of you, Father. Oh. Valens van Varo. I must admit it was only recently that I'd first heard that name. Valens used his knowledge of magitech to devise various military strategies. He was given a position in the army and quickly rose through the ranks. That was until one man stood in his way. You, Father. He was one of the candidates to lead the new 14th Legion, but that role fell to you. After that, he was assigned to serve under a far more gifted engineer, Nero, who was in charge of restoring the Ultima weapon. Valens has resented you ever since, going so far as to oppose the ideals you upheld. Where you treated those who served the Empire based on merit, rather than on their race or origin, Valens is adamant that pure-blooded Garleans are superior to all others. It never ceases to amaze me how far some will go in the name of revenge. All that hatred festering away, nothing good could ever come out of it. I like how it suddenly got dark as well. So the marks on your body are his handiwork. I'm assuming it's Valens that did that, so... Yeah. Yes. To Valens and his men, we were no more than fodder for his experiments, playthings on which they can vent their frustrations. Every day is filled with nothing but pain. If I'd remained in Garlemald, you would never have been forced to endure this abuse. It's not your fault, Father. We could have fled from Valens if we'd wanted to. After all, we're expendable and easily replaced. The truth is, that's exactly why we couldn't run. In saving ourselves, we would be condemning others, but if we were to stay, to see the weapon project to its completion, we would gain the power to defeat Valens, and then the Empire itself, freeing the world from its tyranny. Oh, damn. That way we might start afresh and find a place we can call home, and not just for us, but for anyone who wishes to live in peace. You would give your lives for a future you may not live to see. Wow. Okay. We took courage from your teachings, Father. The strong must lead the weak, and we will gain that strength by whatever means necessary. We will fight for the sake of those who cannot. But we knew that you'd never consent to our participation in the weapon project, which is why we couldn't turn to you for help. As the pilots, we're the only ones who are able to stop Valens. We know just how powerful the weapons are. He would use them to bring the world to its knees. And his masterpiece is the worst of them all. What, diamond? Is you referring to? If only I could get my hands on it, then I could save Alphonse and all of Werle. Oh, okay. She was thinking that. Okay. Father, I know you and Alphonse stand on opposing sides of this conflict, but there must be some way you can help him. He may have called you our enemy before, but he never meant it. He still loves you, Father. You are everything he aspires to be. I have failed him. Failed you all. But I refuse to abandon him to his fate. I will free him from Valens, if it is the last thing I do. Thank you. He needs you, now more than ever. Listen, Ali. I once sought the strength to rebuild the world as I saw fit, but the ultimate weapon was born not to create, but to destroy. Alphonse must not follow in my footsteps. I know all too well where they lead. I will do all I can to help your brother. Pray, tell me where he is. He's... I'm sorry, I don't know where he could be. In that case, I shall have the Alliance dispatch scouts. Wherever he is, we will find him. As for you, Ali, you must stay here and rest. Wait, you're the one who fought Rex, Recon, and Melisandre, aren't you? That would be me. We're the ones who threatened your homeland. You only did what you had to do. I have no right to ask this of you, but... Lend my father your strength. Save Alphonse. Of course. We acquiesced the request. I know now why they call you hero. Alphonse, I'll do what I must to free you, even if it means going against father's wishes, but I have a good feeling about his new friend. We're just staring like... Severa, see that she has everything she needs. Our new allies must be informed of these travelling events. May I ask you to relay this news to the troops in Girabania? Oh, off we go then. Your loving father act might fool the others, Gaius, but not me. For every life you saved, you've ended 1,000 more. Or is this your idea of redemption? Call it what you will. For all my transgressions, I believe I still have a part to play. Yeah, he thinks he's probably going to revert back. Was I wrong to spare you that day? Or will you honour your word? It seems the time has come for the Black Wolf to show his true colours. But yeah, if he decides to even go back down the route of trying to go back to the Empire, that dude... Well, he said to that dude, you can kill me. Okay, we have to go to... I can actually talk to you, right? Yes. Well now. So we have, We have little girly on our side to help us. Little Ally. Go on, mount. In our flying tank that really shouldn't fly, but... We recently received word of your victory over the Emerald Weapon. I expect it was another fine display on your part, nor that any of us were there to see it. Time for bed. All right, Zekin. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you for being here. Have some good rest. And we'll see you again next time. So take care. And yeah, we'll see you then. We recently received... Oh, I've just read that. For that reason, we'd be grateful if you could give us a blow-by-blow account, if you wouldn't mind. See you later, Zekin. Good grief. It sounds like you had an awful lot to contend with. Rather you than me. I shall add this to our ever-growing stack of reports, should anyone wish to review this information ahead of the next sortie. Now, if I may say so, it looks like your ideals have taken their toll. We'll let you know if anything requires your attention, but until then, be sure to get some rest. Oh, but there is something on my attention, because we have to continue this now. We can also just do the quest, I think, now to pick up the... I think we get the extreme version from the node next to us. Meanwhile, in the 7th Legion's correction chamber... ... Is this going to be Valen's beating someone? Oh, there he is. 3 weapons. 3 pitiful displays of ineptitude. Ah! Oh, he's torturing Alphonse, yeah. To make matters worse, one of my prime candidates, your precious sister, no less, has escaped. He didn't even flinch, though. And who should she go crawling to but that swine Gaius? After everything I've done for her, and this is how she repays me? As her older brother, it's your responsibility to instill some discipline in her, and you failed miserably. He was going to say, after everything I've done to her. Well, don't just stand there, boy. Oh, of course. It's your first time, isn't it? Come along, there's no need to be shy. I wonder if he's got contempt. He's an aura as well, that kid. You see, something wicked has taken hold of this young man, and it's our job to cleanse his troubled spirit. It may look painful, but it's the only way, I assure you. He'll be ever so grateful, and you want him to get better, don't you? This guy's a creep. What an absolute creep. There's a good boy. Now, let's try again, shall we? Burn out the bad. Burn out the bad. Oh my god, he's chanting it. But burn out the bad. Burn out the bad. Oh god, they're all... They're obviously just being, you know, they're into submission. That's why they're doing that. Okay, he flinched that time. God, what was that seal clap there? Jeez. Well done. You've all made Father proud. Very proud indeed. As for you, I thought you were a cut above the rest of the savages, but it appears I was mistaken. And since you allowed that wretched sister of yours to escape, it falls to you to act as her replacement. I choose you as the next pilot, and your mission is simple. Kill Gaius van Belsar, whatever it takes. And if you so much as entertain the idea of betraying me again, I'll exterminate every last one of your kind. He's talking about Aura, specifically. Oh, so she was actually going to be... Oh, creepy. Yeah, this dude is a creep, like the vermin they are. Look at that face! That's like Disney villain-esque face. What is that? Creepy. So yeah, she was actually going to be the pilot for the diamond weapon then. Me after. Oh, hush, Aiku. That is not true. Nope, not accepting that. Not accepting that. Having said that, we will be forcibly initiating Oversoul using Xenos' combat data. So whatever schemes you may be hatching will never come to pass. All you need to do is sit back and let the synthetic Aurosite system do the work, with you as its conduit. You should thank me for allowing you to become part of my masterpiece. Your worthless existence will finally have some semblance of meaning. He he he. Evil guy laugh. Lord Varlands, preparations for the Oversoul trial are complete. We await your orders. Splendid. There's never a dull moment around here. Now then, boys, who'd like to see something special? Come along, everyone. Father has secrets to share with you. Creepy. He's just like, it's just better to ignore him and just leave him. Squirming on the floor. This is my chance, and it's all thanks to the sacrifices made by my dear siblings. Finally, the weapon will be mine to command. Once it has reached perfection, I will be unstoppable. First Valens, then the Empire itself will fall, and we will be free at last. Father, keep Ali safe. Melisandre, Rickon, Rex, I'll see this through to the end, I promise. Damn. Until then, watch over me. But they've all sacrificed so much just so they're going to get revenge on that creep. Then they're just going to literally bring the Empire to its knees. Not sure why they've got some woman and her child there. So, is it ready or not? The trial sequence has been primed, sir. Then get on with it. Initiating synthetic orocyte system. Loading diamond weapon simulation. Oh, are they just sacrificing people? What's going on? Oh, they just like the residents of Wurlit and they're just shoving them in a suit? Is that why that woman is there? Yeah, I think it is. You're helping us with a little research is all. Whatever your name is. The time has come for you to contribute to the glory of Garlemald. So obviously anyone that's in there is going to then get killed by the Oversoul. This isn't what we agreed. You said that if I took part in the experiment, you'd let my family go. Oh, that's why they're here. I guess they're going to be the next subjects. You have Xenos' data loaded, yes? Activate Oversoul and be quick about it. Understood, Lord Valens. Galva's combat sample ready. Initiating organic core overwrite. Ah! I mean, obviously, it'd probably be much louder than that, and he'd be in a lot more pain than I could ever. My mind is no. If this is what it takes to protect you both, I love you. I'm so sorry. Oh God, mutating in there. So has he done a version of Oversoul? Oh, where is my prey? He's not dead? Organic core overwrite complete. Xenos Yay Galvas data loaded. Wait, what? So that's Xenos? A Xenos-like person inside the cockpit now? The subject is instinctively bound to seek out prey right from the outset. Regardless of the combat prowess it may boast, I need an obedient servant, not a ravenous beast. Enough. Shut it down. Deactivating synthetic orocyte system. So is he dead or still alive? And is he forever altered then? Oh God. I think he's dead. How revolting. And what a mess it makes of the cockpit. Adjust the settings and prepare for another run. Fortunately, we have the next test subject ready and waiting. Yeah, he's using the family now. But, sir, you agreed to release his family in exchange for his cooperation. Yep, well, that was a massive lie. As we all knew that it would be. My, I never knew you had such a wonderful sense of humour. The great Valens van Varo, bargaining with savages? Ha! More fool him for trusting me in the first place. What a dick. Okay, that's going to be the next quest, but this is going to be the unlock for the Emerald Weapon Extreme. Of late, all I can think about is weapons, weapons, weapons. I channel this passion into crafting homages of my favourite war machina, which is more than a mere hobby, it is the wind in my sails. Tell you about the Emerald Weapon. Why yes, of course. Just a moment, please. We're obviously not going to do Emerald Extreme, but oof. Gods be good. This thing weighs a tons. A tons? Perhaps I should have used lighter materials. The thing is, like, when we did I think we did the Ruby quest, or we accepted it, we actually got like a little Ruby miniature thing. So I guess we get this for our... I think this is a house item we get. So that thing's massive. And how are the arms just randomly levitating? So what do you think? Is it every bit of as terrifying as the foe you faced? Behold, the malevolent Malachite Marauder, the vicious Viridian Villain, the Jumentous Jade Giant. Actually, perhaps not that last one. Anyway, it's the Emerald Weapon. I assure you, I spared no expense in making it as true to life, so to speak, as possible. The information we received regarding its design revealed several startling details. Perhaps most surprising of all were the free-floating manipulators, or hands if you prefer, which allowed it to attack from multiple angles simultaneously. We even learned that their positioning was based on tactics used by Gaius himself when he led the Imperial invasion of Wurlet. By surrounding the target, they are able to bombard it from all sides while keeping it pinned down. Fascinating. We're just like, oh god, please stop. Please stop talking. Not only that, but the Emerald Weapon was able to perfectly replicate Gaius's renowned Terminus Est gunplay technique, though on a much larger scale. I wish I could have been there to see it for myself. Oh, you're so lucky. Haha, goodness me. All this talking has made me rather parched. We're just like, okay. But before I pour myself a nice glass of local arak, I think it's time for us to fire up the real Virtuality Combat Simulation Experiencinator to see what wonders it can conjure. Anything could happen, so don't say I didn't warn you. Castrum Marinum Extreme is now accessible. It was such a good theme as well. Of course, we're not, like I said, we're not doing it stream, but we have it unlocked now, so I can farm for the. Actually, what eye level is it? Just out of curiosity, it is 500. Okay. Do we actually get the? No. Okay. Anyway, okay, so this is going to be the couple of quests that lead to Diamond now. In memory, the resistant troops wish to help their newfound allies in Turncliffe. Thank you so much for being here, guys, as well. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the raise, the follows, for the resubs. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate that. Obviously, it took a bit longer at the beginning to actually get into doing some actual proper content with the Emerald fight, but I appreciate that everyone is spending some of their Wednesday with me. I was about to say Tuesday because I forgot that it's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday today. And I said, I appreciate you guys, so thank you so much. Lumi, I was hoping I might have a word with you. Ever since Turncliffe was liberated, we've been sending troops to aid in getting this town back on its feet, helping the residents, that sort of thing. We Alamegans know how hard life can be for a society struggling to stand on its own after years of Imperial rule. A lot of what most people would take for granted has to be rebuilt from the ground up. While we're able to assist when it comes to providing basic resources and keeping the place safe, there are countless other problems that need attending to. If you can spare the time, we can use your help. Okay? Bless you, Lumi. You really are a saint. I'm sure the people of Turncliffe will benefit from having someone like you around. Once you're ready, have a word with your usual escort. I wish you all the best. Laser beam. So the boss roped you into helping, did he? I knew you couldn't say no. Well, we can't say no to anyone, apparently. We just keep helping absolutely everybody. Need another sip of water because he got parched from talking. I got parched from doing all that reading, so... There we go. Right, search for the Despondent Civilian. I found the Despondent Civilian. Hello there. You're the one who piloted that war machina and defeated the Sapphire weapon, aren't you? Well, yes, I am. I thought so. I've heard much about you, but I doubt you know who I am. My name is Avilina. Avilina? Avilina? I'll say Avilina. And I grew up here. I stayed throughout the occupation and was put to work as a Magitech engineer. Thanks to you and yours, we're now rid of the Imperials, though I fear many of us will struggle to put the past behind us. For 10 long years, we suffered at their hands. A whole generation of young people were forced into the army and sent off to die in some distant land. I suppose I could be considered one of the lucky few. My work here kept me away from the battlefield, and I hope that my contributions might help the others live long enough to make their way home. In the end, most of them never returned. Though my efforts were in vain, I can at least honour their memory. I want to leave something behind for their sake, to prove that they haven't been forgotten, a monument bearing their names. To ensure that not a single person is omitted, I'd need to see the official list of conscripts. If one still exists, it would be inside the Imperial facility beneath the town. But with the Resistance troops and Ironworks engineers closing the place off, I can't get near it. Perhaps you might have a word with them for me. Excuse me. I'll leave as soon as I find the list. Okay, I guess we can find this list for you. Thank you. I'll follow your lead. That's so warm. Can I have my mount here? No, I can't. Rip. Okay. I mean, this is actually a really, really nice area. The town of... So this is Worley, isn't it? So. Okay, Burly Engineer. Something I can help you with? I see. It's a bit unusual for one of the locals to show an interest in the Imperial's leavings, but it seems she has her reasons. Since we're still carrying out our investigations, we've closed the place off to prevent anyone interfering. Considering it's you who's asking, though, I can hardly say no. Well. Still, I better go with her, in case the others kick up a fuss. I would agree. You're very kind. I think that is probably for the best. Well, that was quick. I'm sorry for any trouble I've caused. You have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I was glad to help. As I suspected, the Imperials kept detailed records of the local conscripts. One name in particular stood out to me. My friend, Melisandre. I had no idea she'd been assigned to the 7th Legion of all places. Oh, how did you know her? It all began while we were serving together in the 14th Legion. We had much in common, both being drafted from the same occupied territory, and we soon became firm friends. Then one day, she was sent to fight in Eorzea while I remained here. The day before she left, she came to say goodbye, together with her foster siblings from the orphanage. The youngest one, Recon, was particularly upset about not being allowed to speak with their adoptive father, Gaius van Belsar, before they departed. It was actually another of his orphans, Livia Sas Junius, who forbid them from seeing him. I can't say for certain, but it seemed that Livia had a strong attachment to Gaius and wouldn't let anyone else near him. Wait, she was one of the... Oh, okay. I don't know if this was explained previously. I didn't realise that Livia was actually one of the orphans. So she must have been an Aurora as well then. Oh, but of course we never saw that because she had the helmet on all the time. As far as I could tell, he tried his best to keep Livia at arm's length whenever possible, but her devotion to him was bordering on obsession, and she became extremely jealous at the slightest sign of affection between him and his other wards. Oh, that makes sense, because when we fought Livia back in A Realm Reborn, she was talking about how, like, saying, like, oh, you know, Gaius is mine and you can't have him. So that obviously links with this. So she's constantly been obsessed since she was younger. Okay. Others, however, treated them far more kindly. In fact, a Praefectus Castrorum of the 14th Legion came specifically to meet them. While I was surprised that a Rogadin had risen to such a rank, I was even more taken aback by the unguarded manner in which he spoke with his subordinates. I had hoped that with people like him serving on the Eorzea front, they would be in his safe hands. Okay. Were we supposed to know this Rogadin? Then the time came for Melisandre to leave. We shared a few final words, and then she was gone. It would be the last I ever saw of her. After that, I was assigned to the Tribunus Laticlavius of the 14th, Nero Tolskeva, and I was working on restoring the Ultima weapon. I was even at the Praetorium on the day it was destroyed, but I escaped aboard an Imperial ship moments before it came crashing down. I eventually made my way back to Wurlit, only to be drafted into the 7th Legion to continue working on the weapon project. Even now, it makes me sick to my stomach to think I'd helped bring those abominations into the world. Using a livid pilot to feed the weapon's core was part of the design from the very beginning. Of course, they'd never dream of subjecting a true-born Garlean to such barbaric treatment, not when the 7th Legion has a ready supply of provincial conscripts ready, ripe for the taking. The pilots were referred to only by their code names, and we engineers were not made privy to their true identities. Even with this list of conscripts, I still don't know who was sacrificed in the name of the weapon project. Oh, she doesn't know. Let's bring an end to the weapon project together. We'll just say that. Out of the two options. But what can I do? For years, all I've known is how to build tools of destruction. The 7th Legion is far from finished. They're biding their time, waiting until the right moment to unleash the final weapon. And when they do, it will bring naught but death and woe to all who stand in their way. Even after everything they've taken from us, they still want more. If it weren't for the Empire, Melisandre would still be here. She was the kindest person I ever met, but to the Empire, she was just another pawn in their games. I will never forget her. There's a way I can make a difference. I know there is. But first, I need to speak with members of the Ironworks. I have a feeling that war machina you used to beat the Sapphire weapon will be called into action again. Oh no. The Gundam thing. Until then, there's still time to make improvements, and I intend to help. I'll still be going ahead with the plan to build a monument, but stopping the Empire must come first. I hope Melisandre and the others can wait a little longer. Before I go, allow me to express my gratitude. I don't know what I'd have done if it weren't for you. Until we meet again. So, she doesn't actually know then. Because she said she didn't know who was actually involved with the weapon project, so... She doesn't know Melisandre was sacrificed? Question mark? Oh, we have to go back. Okay. Yes, we're returning. The fact that she was like, oh, that thing you used to kill the Sapphire weapon, which was like the Gundam-like robot, I hated that thing. And then she's like, oh, I guess it will come into use again. Fantastic. It's probably going to be some weird, like, solo instance thing then, if that's the case. So how was your time in Turncliffe? I see. Fate has dealt her a cruel hand, but now she has a chance to make a fresh start. The same could be said of the whole of Turncliffe. It seems the liberation of that one small town will become a pivotal moment in Wurlit's history. Perhaps it won't be too long before the rest of the region is free from the Empire. Naturally, we'd be honoured to fight alongside the people of Wurlit. We won't rest until the Imperials are sent fleeing with their tails between their legs. Until that day arrives, we'll carry on doing our bit to support you and the others in ending the weapon project. I'll be sure to pass on any pertinent information. In the meantime, take care. Alright. And love you shall find Orchestrion Row. Duty in the sky with Diamond. The resistant troops have received intriguing information from Wurlit. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Well, I mean, I was still standing in front of you, but okay. Considering all that's been happening about Eorzea of late. Still, if you have a mind to assist us, we'd like to share the latest developments in Wurlit. And as luck would have it, here comes the ideal person to explain the situation. Thanks. I'll take it from here. Oh, it's her. I'm glad to see you looking so well, Lumi. It's Monargo, isn't it? Yes, it certainly has. I haven't seen you around Rogger's Reach much lately. Anyone would think you're trying to avoid me. I don't know why the music cut out considering I got her name right. But as much as I'd love to stand around chatting, I'm afraid I've got some serious business to discuss. Following the liberation of Turncliffe, it seems the people of Wurlit also have their hearts set on freeing themselves from the grip of the Empire. Like-minded citizens have rallied under the banner of the Wurlit revolutionaries, and they aim to dispose the 7th Legion that currently occupies the city. Oh, okay. Their ranks include many former conscripts, and between them, they possess no small amount of combat experience. The only thing they lack is someone to lead them. After much consideration, they decided to turn to none other than Gaius Belsar. You mean Gaius Van Belsar? Of course, many would balk at the thought of turning to a former enemy, and many did, but desperate times call for desperate measures. His reputation as a legatus speaks for itself, and as most Alamegans will attest, he was a far more reasonable and pragmatic leader than his predecessor, the Mad King Theodoric, or his successor Xenos, for that matter. But most importantly, he was the one who led the invasion of Wurlit in the first place, so who better than him to take it back? After accepting their offer, he requested the delivery of additional arms and provisions from the Alamegan resistance. We've got our hands full dealing with the Telophori, as do the rest of our allies in Eorzea, but we'll do what we can. While my comrade sees to the preparations, I've been assigned to meet with him in person. I was wondering, could you accompany me to Turncliffe? But of course. Thanks, Lumi. To be perfectly honest, coming face to face with the Black Wolf is a rather daunting prospect, even if he has supposedly turned over a new leaf. But I'm sure having you there will make a world of difference. Well, let's go then. Let's go and say hi. Like, Gaius is fine. He won't bite. I believe you're acquainted with our escort, yes? Yes, I am. Let him know when you're ready to get going. Okie dokie. Actually, what is the time? I need to just keep an eye on things, though. Gonna go see if I can get some food? Yeah, no worries, Aiku. Go and get yourself some tasty, tasty food. And now that you said that, my stomach has now started to go, hey, I think you're hungry. It's like, Another trip to Turncliffe? Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm hungry, damn it. I mean, it's 10 past 5, so... It's getting to the point where I'd probably start to prepare something, but... There's Singapore noodles in the fridge with my name on it, and there's a pizza in the freezer with Simon's name on it. Ah, Gaius Belsar, I presume. Why have we suddenly taken the Von out of the middle of his name? Does he just not use that anymore then? Is it just Gaius Belsar now? I come bearing the Alamegan Resistance's official reply to your request for aid. I see. You have my thanks. That must be the tiniest little order because he's literally got it in the palm of his hand. Does this mean we can finally make our move? With the assistance of the Alamegans, we will soon have sufficient arms at our disposal to stand a chance at victory. But lest we forget, the 7th Legion has been conserving its strength thus far, and we must be prepared for severe casualties should its full might be brought to bear. If our lives must be the price of freedom, we will pay it willingly. Oh damn. They're ready to go to war. Let me be clear. We Alamegans have not forgotten that it was you who led the invasion of our homeland. The blood of our fallen loved ones is on your hands. Oh, just throw that in there. Monargo, okay. Even so, the people of Wurlit chose you to lead the revolution, and we will honour their decision. I only hope they will not come to regret it. As do I. Should I be found unworthy of their trust, I shall submit to their judgment and whatever that may entail. Okay. Forgive me, but might we return to the task at hand? First, I would like to discuss the transportation of supplies from Alamigo. This way, if you please. So much dialogue in so little time. Once again, I prepare to lead an army into Wurlit. The irony is not lost on me. It's a cruel twist of fate that these people, so desperate from years of oppression, should turn to their conqueror for salvation. For most of my life, I believed that only the Empire possessed the strength and wisdom to lead mankind, that only through great sacrifice could civilization hope to thrive. And so I led the conquest of Eorzea, forcing the doctrine of Garlemald upon the ignorant and uncivilized. In every territory, I sought out those with the potential for greatness, without regard for one's birth or circumstances, that they may serve the Empire. But there are those such as Valens who see being born Garlean a virtue in itself, one above all others. To think that a monster such as him should be granted the position of legatus and everything that entails, it makes my blood boil. Yeah, he's a bit of a dick. We've seen this. Valens brings shame upon our homeland and makes mock of the ideals it once stood for. By my hand he shall pay for his foul crimes. I'm gonna mute and have another drink. We are running out of time, guys. We have to go after her. After who? There is something I would show you, but not here. Come with me. Wait, her as in... Where's Ali? Did she, like, leg it? Is she trying to interfere? There's a triple triad person here? Oh dear. Oh dear. I haven't done any triple triad stuff forever. I was like concentrating on it, and then I realized I would have had to do, or I have to do Eureka and stuff like that, and it's I don't think I'll be able to get the triple triad mount anymore, to be honest. You must keep this to yourself. I don't want the soldiers to think I'm being distracted by personal matters. It is something to do with Ali then. This letter was found in her room. There it is. Dear Father, I'm sorry for leaving without saying goodbye, but the thought of Alphonse suffering alone is more than I can bear. For his sake and for the freedom of Werlet, I have decided to take matters into my own hands. I know of a way to save them, a way to end it all. I have to seize this chance before it is too late. My mind is set. Please do not try to stop me, Father. The days we spent together were the happiest of my life, and no matter what happens, nothing can take that away from me. With all my love, Ali. She's heading for the 7th Legion stronghold in Werlet. I am certain of it. Damn. Taking matters into her own hands. She must be planning to take control of one of the weapons. Well, she was the intended pilot for Diamond originally. If so, there's no time to waste. We have to mobilize our forces and save Ali and Alphonse. I want nothing more than to save them, but I cannot ask the Werlet revolutionaries to risk their lives to rescue 2 Imperial soldiers. In any case, if we were to rush into battle without adequate preparation, the 7th Legion would tear our partisan army to shreds. And as capable a warrior as Lumi is, if she were to charge headlong into the heart of the enemy, she would be overwhelmed by sheer numbers. But if we don't do something, Ali and Alphonse are as good as dead. I know, Severa, and so did Ali when she wrote that letter. Returning alive was never part of her plan. Can you hear me? I'm in Werlet, just outside Castrum Collinum. All hells have broken loose. There was an enormous explosion, and through the smoke and flames, I saw what appeared to be another weapon. At this rate, the entire... Confound it! We've lost the signal. This must be what Ali spoke of in her letter. A way to end it all. Alphonse and the others were planning this from the beginning. To bring the weapon project to completion and use it to free Werlet from the Empire, even at the cost of their own lives. If the revolutionaries were to hear that a weapon has been unleashed upon the Imperial headquarters, they would see it as the perfect opportunity to strike. If it's running amok, it may not distinguish between our allies and the Imperials. A large force would draw too much attention, but the 3 of us should be able to get close enough without it noticing us. Well, damn, let's go then. Between us, we'll find a way to save them. I cannot allow it. This is my burden to bear, and I shall bear it alone. Why now do you say that, guys? I'll have you know my record for surviving dangerous missions is impeccable so far. You can't deny that. You know this to be true. Very well. For the time being, I will have the revolutionaries stand by and await my signal. An opportunity to reclaim Wurlit may yet present itself, but we must first be allowed to remove the threat of this new weapon. Severa, have Sid ready the G-Warrior. Oh no, not the G-Warrior. No. No, not the G-Warrior. Okay, it's cool and everything, but I did not like controlling the G-Warrior. Once your preparations are complete, let us reconvene outside the hangar. Oh god, okay. So there is, it's like there's a solo instance thing with the G-Warrior before we actually unlock Diamond Weapon. God damn it. Unless we're just using it to fly there, in which case I don't mind, but I'm guessing I'm going to have to operate this thing. Sometime early in the 7th Legion's Wurlit headquarters. I'm going to have to operate this damn thing again. I know it. I just know it. How wonderful it is to see you again, my dear. I was beginning to think that you weren't coming back. Oh, this is Ali, isn't it? In my impatience, I may have vented my frustrations on that brother of yours. I do hope you'll forgive me. Lord Varlans, you mentioned before that the previous weapons were merely prototypes used to gather combat data within their cores. Yes, very good. I see you were paying attention after all. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, the primals they absorbed and the data they accumulated would serve a singular purpose. The completion of my masterpiece, the Diamond Weapon. But while you and your siblings were able to retrieve the necessary data from the Ruby Weapon before Gaius and his lackeys arrived, Sapphire and Emerald were handed to the enemy on a silver platter. Those worthless curs failed to meet even my exceedingly low expectations. As detailed in my report, I took it upon myself to infiltrate Gaius Belsar's band of rebels and reclaim the data. Yes, you have done well, my dear. My engineers have already finished feeding it to the Diamond Weapon. Then all that remains is for me to assume my role as its pilot, and for you to release my brother and the rest of our compatriots as per our agreement. Oh, he's not going to honour that, is he? Of course, of course. A handful of savages is a small price to pay for your remarkable talents. He's so lying. Even though the weapons project's revolutionary technology allows even an untrained pilot to fight with the skills of a veteran soldier, only the truly gifted can draw out the full potential of the synthetic aura sight. I wonder if it's got something to do with the fact they're aura. Maybe auras in particular can do that? In addition to their physical attributes and combat prowess, I require unwavering loyalty before I can even consider entrusting a candidate with one of my creations. And you are everything I desire. Okay, steady on there, mate. I'm honoured that you regard me so highly, Lord Varlans. However, in return for my continued cooperation, I wish to propose an extra condition to our arrangement. Okay. I request that the people of Wurlit be given full imperial citizenship and the right to self-govern. My, how very bold of you, and quite astute at that. Yes, I could grant the people of Wurlit citizenship if I so desired. Unfortunately, a mere legator such as myself is in no position to simply relinquish control of imperial territory on a whim. Come now, we both know that the weapons are but a means to an end. Your true intent is to march on the capital and claim it for yourself, correct? Once you have taken the throne, one small territory would seem a fair reward for those who played a vital role in the ascension of Emperor Varlans. Evil laugh. Seems trustworthy. Oh, totally, Fen, totally. I say, for someone so sweet and innocent, you certainly drive a hard bargain. Very well. If it's Wurlet you want, it's yours. I'll soon have no need for this stinking backwater province anyway. And what about my brother? Ah, yes, Ulwick, or was it Ulfred? Whatever his name is, you needn't worry. I've made special arrangements for him. He'll be perfectly safe, provided you uphold your side of the agreement. Yeah, so basically she's going to pilot the weapon and he's probably been shoved in some other fate. I don't know. Excellent! Now, let's get you aboard the diamond weapon, shall we? Ah, one step closer to my coronation. He gon' die. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Dude, you totally gonna die. I know this isn't what Father would have wanted, but it's the only way. Please forgive me. There it is. There's diamond weapon. Oh, it's a big boy. It's a chunky boy. Initiating the synthetic aurosite system. All sensors activated. So far, so good. I wonder if she did something with the combat data, though. Diamond weapon, codename Xenos, unless this is what she was referring to, the Xenos data. Commencing activation sequence. Behold, perfection itself. He has some shiny hair. Melisandre, Recon and Rex gave their lives. Is she going to destroy the facility? That others may live without fear. The aurosite is taking hold. I'm just glad that you didn't have to go through this, Alphonse. But you'll have to go on without me. You and Father must still work together to... Ah! Yeah, but we don't know what happened to him. I'm sorry I can't be there at your side. This is the only way. What's that, my dear? Is something the matter? I thought he was going, ba-ba, ta-ta. The diamond weapon is mine. Your tyranny ends here, Valens. Chunky Ultima. Whoa. So she's still able to, like, maintain her conscious, even though the aurosite's taking hold? Low-born filth, if you think your little performance had me fooled, you're sorely mistaken. What are you waiting for? Shut it down. Yes, my lord. Transmitting deactivation signal. Oh, dear. It's not responding. That insolent whelp had me worried for a moment. Bring her to me alive, even if it means damaging the machine. When I am through with her, she will beg for death. Get her out. He said that she'll beg for death. Oh dear. Unless something's going to happen and she can magically start it up again. No, I can't let it end like this. Melisandre, Recon, Rex, guide my hand. Alphonse, wherever you are, lend me your strength. Bzz. Combat sample. Bzz. Ready. Initiating overmind. Subject name. Bzz. Overmind? What is that? Ah! Okay, so I guess she's converted into whatever thing inside there. This can't be! It's ignoring the shutdown signal and initiating overmind. But how? I don't care how. Stop that thing before it brings down the whole Castrum. You're about to get blasted. Bye-bye. Well now, okay. That was pretty cool actually. So at least that, well, we knew he was probably gonna die because yeah, there's no way they could keep someone like that alive. He had it coming. Ready to depart? I'll send for Master Garland. So I wonder what happened to Alphonse then. Because there's no way that he would probably keep him alive. At least I don't think he would anyway. We all expected another weapon to appear sooner or later, but not quite like this. According to Valdilin, after it finished laying waste to the headquarters of the 7th Legion, it took to the sky. Though this has dealt a massive blow to the Imperial forces, I'm certain that Ali is on board the weapon. It must be halted before she comes to harm, and for that I need the G-Warrior and airships to transport it. I see that one thing hasn't changed your days as the Black Wolf. Oh, I see that one thing hasn't changed since your days as the Black Wolf. Your penchant for gigantic war machina. But if this means the G-Warrior has another chance to shine, I'd be happy to oblige. Only this time, rather than having it unceremoniously towed by airships, I have a more dynamic entrance in mind. Ooh. Do tell, do tell. It's good to see you again, Lumi. Oh, is she helping with the thing now? From what I hear, we have you to thank for Avelina volunteering to help the ironworks. Since she joined the team, our work has come on leaps and bounds. Well, you know. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to finally put my knowledge and skills to good use. And as far as I can tell, your target is the diamond weapon, the most powerful of them all. What's worse, its design incorporates all of the combat data and abilities of the other weapons, making it far more formidable than those you encountered before. Thankfully, we've had time to prepare for such an occasion. Would you care to elaborate? Let me put it like this. Thanks to Avelina's tireless dedication, the G-Warrior has been reborn. A G-Warrior reborn? But there'll be time to explain more on the way. Come on, the Enterprise is waiting. Okay. If it's got a new design, maybe. I mean, it was a cool design before. It literally just looks like a Gundam. It was just that doing that little instance with the Sapphire weapon was not the greatest. I'd love to see some voice acting here, but... Oh, bloody hell, it's got its own, like, carrier thing. Very impressive, but may I ask what purpose it serves? Since our objective is to rescue the pilot, we've added a means of capturing the diamond weapon. Oh. We come to save lives, not to end them, and for that reason, the G-Warrior has been reborn. I present to you the G-Savior. Oh, okay. Well, wait, this is the platform that we fight Diamond Weapon on. Yeah, we up in the sky now. We up in the sky now. I guess the pilot will be like, do you want to go back? It's like, no. It's like some remix version of the Ultima theme. Once again, Sid and his engineers have provided precisely what we require before we even knew it ourselves. Sydney's taken off with the name and G. It's like, yeah, it's like he was obviously the one that came up with that name. It's like G Warrior, G Savior. To be fair, I don't know what I would call it though, so it's probably for what it is. I mean, we're saving Whirlet, we're saving Ali, I guess. So, but yeah, he definitely needs someone else maybe to come up with the names. I will say that. Due to the added complexity, we'll have Gaius pilot while Lumi handles the various armaments. Agreed. There will be little opportunity for us to grow accustomed to our roles, but even so, we must succeed at all costs. There it is, the cloud deck. Okay. This is probably going to take an hour to queue again, isn't it? I just have a feeling it's, you know, it took forever for us to queue for Emerald. I've unlocked it. I think I might leave it for tomorrow. If we have to start the stream tomorrow, queuing for Diamond, I'd rather do it at the beginning of that one over, like I said, because it's time is getting on a bit today, and I'm actually feeling a bit tired and hungry now, so it's weird though, because it's like it feels like we haven't really made any progress at all. I guess because it took so long to queue. But I mean, we did start leveling up our machinist some more today. So, did we finish? Yeah, we did finish that. Okay. So I could do some more machinist leveling. Like I said, because it won't take. I mean, once we do Diamond Weapon, that's going to be literally like the last quest. There might be like an extra quest on the end, but that is going to be like the final step in that questline series. And then we could go back to doing some more machinist leveling, so I can actually do roulettes and actually try and get some more experience that way, do some more fake grinding maybe. I'll see. But I am going to call it there for today, guys. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for spending some of your Wednesday with me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again for the follows, for the raids, for the resubs. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow, and we'll likely just be starting off with this. Like I said, we'll maybe do some more leveling on Machinist. I did think maybe I wanted to level Warrior. So I did actually put a Warrior set together again. But yeah, I haven't tanked him forever, so... I mean, classes like, I picked up Gunbreaker, never used it. I picked up Red Mage, never used it. Like, I'm bad for doing that, but we'll see. Like, I think the MGP event is over, isn't it? So I can't really do any kind of like MGP grinding now, but you have a great evening too, Fen. And like I said, I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Let's see who is on. So let's take a little look-see, shall we? Is there anyone? Anyone from this? Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, that is loud. Damn ad. Damn ad. Who is this? I can throw you, I believe, I'll throw you a fellow Whiskers member. So the only other person currently on is Ivory. Ivory's Moon. So I'll start a raid up and I'll send you guys over to see her. Oh, she's got a VTuber avatar. Oh, it looks really cute. But yeah, she's actually recently come over. She has I think she has an alt on Ragnarok as well. So I like waved to her earlier. Fran was like, you have to be Ivory. So that's what I did. But yeah, she's awesome. Well, I said I'll set up the raid and then we can go over there and we can see her. Raid. I want to make sure I spell her name right. Ivory's Moon. Okay, and then we'll get to see whether my little buttons now actually work when I transition to stream ending as well. because that should, I think, end my recording as well. But yeah, guys, thank you again so much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, whether that's evening, afternoon, morning, wherever in the world you are. And I'll see you all tomorrow. So we'll be starting at the same time, obviously 2 o'clock. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.